Hey, what's going on, y'all? All right. So, got some good news. Let me see. My signal's seeming low. Let me see here. Let me get my signal fixed up here. How's it going over there, kid? 3 bars? I need to bring that closer. 1 second, y'all. I'm going to bring this closer to me. It's just that, we're not using a regular connection. Actually, the signal is faster here. You're going to get 300. Oh, it's just 4 now. What's going on, Golly Golly? How you doing? MRC Hip Hop. How are you, brother? So we got 2 people in here so far. Golly Golly, how are you? Golly Golly's coming in from Facebook. I love to see people coming in from Facebook because Golly Golly, I have no idea who you were before today. And thank you guys for coming. I definitely want to report on this news. And some good things is open. So when that happens, when the Philippines already looks at the competition and says, we need to make a move, you know. And Vietnam is definitely a top competition. Now, what's going on, Dante Ellis? How are you doing? How you doing? Now, so we're not too far off. Actually, they're in talks already. What's going on, Dane Robinson? How are you? So the Philippines are ready to the Bureau of Immigration. Some people to come in. Nine Sun Kung Fu. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. How are you? What's going? Dante Ellis said he's good. Yeah, I'm just gonna let some more people to come in before I report on this. And I see we have I'm definitely excited to report this news, but it's been a long time coming for some of you guys. It's been a long time coming. And actually, some good news is that, you know, after the neighbors got finished fixing up their place, they're not really noisy at all. So I'm telling you guys, yesterday, the sleep that I got here, just today actually, I woke up. I went to sleep at 1:30, right? Let's go. Derillas, how are you doing? I went to sleep at 1:30. My signal's 4 bars. I'm not sure why it's so low. Let me see. I'm gonna log out of this here. Let's see. Yeah, the signal it shows 1 bar, which is weird. It's showing 1 bar. Somebody said I'm breaking up a bit. You open another. No, it's just one more screen. It's not a bunch of screens open. It's weird. Like when I'm working, it's fine. People are still awake right now. Yeah, people are still awake. That is true. That's what's happening, guys. People are still awake and people are still using the service. But we're actually waiting for Converge to come bring our internet connection. Great thing is that at first, Converge wasn't servicing. They were servicing the area, but they weren't installing people yet. So after that, you know, they started installing people. Then from there, it was all good. So Dane Robinson said, very pixelated. Yeah, I figured that. You know, maybe I should have went live in maybe like 2 hours. I think I should have went live in 2 when more people sleep, right? Because right now it's a shared connection right now. Yeah, really, it's the internet bad. If I go upstairs, maybe better. Think I should go upstairs? Let me go to the phone. Put the phone on. No, it should be in my pocket. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Get the situation fixed up. It could be in the bag too. It's in my bag. Oh, give me 1 second, y'all.
Showing the signal too before it doesn't show the signal.
Yeah, it's showing the signal, yeah.
You want to use my phone to move upstairs?
Give me your phone there.
I think it's better to go live in the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys,
Turn the camera off. Turn the camera off.
I will turn off. I will turn off the.
Okay, guys. No, because it's coming through the microphone. That's why. You got your phone on that twist too, kid. Yeah. So it's been. As you guys see, I'm still going through the transition. Now, I'm still waiting for them to come and install the internet service. Got my 9-day visa. Will be there in January. That's cool, man. Yeah, I got my. I finally stopped transitioning, and I finally. Yeah, it's better because I'm on K's cell phone signal. K's cell phone signal has 4 bars right now. I'm gonna have to do the live upstairs. I try to do it downstairs. I'm gonna try and connect back to the connection, but maybe in like a couple of hours. But so what happened was now around Wednesday they finally stopped fixing up their place. Right, they stopped around Wednesday, and what happened was from there we were able to come back home. So we were here for Thursday, work Thursday. Internet service was great at night. I'm not sure why it's bugging out now, but the internet service was great, and it was a smooth transition. We're just waiting for them to come and install us. At first, we couldn't get Converge. We would have had to get PLDT, but Converge, we figured out they could come. They did a couple of installations here already. So now we're waiting for them to install our cable service. So from there, now next week, we'll be fully operational. The great thing, guys, is in the province right now over here in Oriental Mindoro, right? In Calapan. The speeds we're going to get for 2,500 pesos, it's going to be 300 Mbps, up to 300 Mbps. On a good day, well, actually on a regular day, even when it's not being, you're not getting 300, you're still going to get 160 Mbps. Of course, when they say 300, you're never getting that. But we're going to get up to 160 Mbps. So we can't wait. No, I'm talking about up to. But the speeds go up to. But you're guaranteed to get. I know it's 300K, but you never get 300. So yeah, guys. The transition has been crazy. But it's gonna be a smooth one though. By the time me and Kay get settled in, it's gonna be a smooth one, guys. I'm gonna do my budget of what my budget's gonna be. I already know what it's gonna be because I've been shopping already, and I already know the shopping. I already know my bills, so I'm gonna do a budget video soon. It's gonna be a 10 times better than it was when I was in Manila. And when I was in Manila, I was only paying around 1,100 to 1,200. So I can't wait to show that to you guys because it's gonna be like night and day. It's gonna be like night and day. But I can't wait for that. And Gali said I'm doing great. Yeah, thanks for coming in from Facebook, Gali. No, I gotta push this back. That's why. Hold on, I'm still transitioning here. All right, now let me see. Is this still connected to the internet here? Yeah, it is. Connected now. All right, so now I'm gonna try this. Wait, let me turn this off for guys.
Just try to connect first.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. To without Cam. How is it now? How's the connection now? How's the connection now? Get out of here, kid.
No, I'm trying to check. I assist you all the time.
Hey, Aileen, how are you doing?
Hi, Tony.
Tony, what's going on, man? But yeah. So that's the transition I'm still going through, as you guys can see. Now, this is the good thing. My neighbor next door, right? My neighbor next door is actually extremely quiet. Okay, she's extremely quiet. It's just with the banging. You know, she was getting the termites out of her place. Me and Kay prepared. Say if we get them here, we're going to have to knock out the floor because the floor over here is wood in the other bedroom. So we have to knock out the floor and put up a new floor. But it's fine. You know, we were ready for it. We're about to transition to going to where we're going to be living for good soon. I say next week we're going to go out there, and then we're going to start doing the paperwork so we can get the title in our name, and then from there we'll start building a home. We'll start building a home about 3 or 4 months. So I'm actually happy the way things are going. I went through a hard process, hard travels, but you know it's going to work out. It's going to be the process for entering field. So the travel vaccine passport is one thing we'll need. Will there be some sort of quarantine when you get there? Well, they're working on that now, Nine Sons Kung Fu. They're working on that now, but the BI is actually already having serious talks about getting ready for the Philippines to open. So now let me do this. What's going on, Joanne? How you doing? How are you, Joanne? And Dane Roberts said, "Wow, congratulations, bro." Yeah, Dane actually was kind of pushed out, but it was a good thing. I was going to move out to the province anyway. But the way it happened, I kind of was pushed out, but it was a good situation because I was kind of pushed out because of noise and the way things were. When I got here, it was still the same thing when I got here, but it still worked out for the better, even though I had to keep transitioning, keep adjusting. One time I see you at CD Mart here in Cal. Okay, yeah, Eileen. Yeah, Eileen is from Eileen, I met you here actually. Eileen, I actually met her in the store in City Mart, and I told her about my YouTube channel. I guess she found me on Facebook, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I actually met Eileen in person. I'm not sure, Eileen, if you were the one that was single. Ask Eileen if she was single and ready to mingle. I forgot exactly who she is. I can't tell from the picture. But thank you for joining. Thank you for joining my live stream, and welcome. Listen to my driving. Okay. All right. So now let me get into the article. Now, what's happening is Attorney Carlos Capulon from BI, acting port operations chief, disclosed that the recently adopted rapid response mechanism calls for the mobilization of BI personnel assigned to the other operating units of his division to perform primary inspection and supervisory duties during times of heavy influx of passengers. Let me see. I'm reading them 1 second. Hold on. Let me see. Because we got three pictures here. Let me see. Let me start with this one. All right, now. So, okay. It says he also brought that government is studying calls to expand its green list of territories whose travelers are no longer required to undergo facility-based quarantine upon their arrival. So that's your answer there. They're working on that now. They're working on stopping that now, but it's not quite the case yet. But it will be soon. I'm telling you guys, before the country opens up again, they will have it to where there's no quarantine. The Philippines already knows it won't be worth it for you guys to come out here and have to quarantine. So as you see, let me keep reading. It says, should the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases and the Office of the President see that the country is ready, we will be happy to welcome again foreign tourists to our shore of Semarinte. The BI earlier reported a 72% drop in international arrivals. So that 72% drop in international arrivals, it killed the Philippines. That's what happened to them over the course of this pandemic. You know, it just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. Though expats couldn't buy property. Well, actually, well, no, they really can't buy property. No, they can buy property. They can't own land. It's different. It's a little different. You know, you can buy property, you can buy a condo, but you can't own land. What's going on, House of Haas? How you doing, man? But let me get back into the article. So now it says, as I read before, the BI earlier reported a 72% drop in international arrivals during the first 3 quarters of 2021 as compared to the same period last year. So the Philippines definitely seen a drop. Now, maybe the next one here. Now, it also shows. It says he also barred that the bureau is eagerly awaiting appointments from the Department of Justice of the much needed 195 new immigration officers who will be hired and later deployed in and outside of Metro Manila. So this is the thing, guys. This is the thing, right? I told you guys, I've been saying it for months in live streams. I've been saying it for months, like for almost a year in my videos, is that how Manila's moving, the rest of the country is going to follow. The rest of the country is going to follow Manila. Manila just went into alert 2. Manila went into alert 2. Alert 1 is new normal. Manila went from alert 3 to alert 2 in a matter of like 2 weeks. From alert 3 to alert 2. So pretty soon, guys, we're what, maybe a month, 2 months away? Not even, I don't think so. I think maybe a month away from alert 1, or maybe just 2 weeks. It'll be alert 1. And then from there, then it's going to be new normal, and they're opening up the Philippines. Well, actually, alert 1 is new normal. Then after new normal, they're going to open up the Philippines. You know, and the same thing I was saying before, I said Philippines is looking at other countries and how they're doing. You know, they're looking at Vietnam. They just opened. Vietnam actually just opened. I was reading an article that showed Vietnam just opened. Good morning and evening to you and Kay. How y'all doing? We doing good, Maurice. We doing good, man. But what's going on, Link 1111? How are you? Yeah, expats. Yeah, they still can't buy property, but well, no, they can buy property. They really, but expats can own a condo. Okay. They can lease. You can lease land too if you have your, I believe if you have your SRV, you can lease land and do the same thing that the Chinese and Koreans been doing for years. They've been out here leasing land and opening businesses and been successful doing it. I think foreigners, you know, from like US and people from where I'm from should be doing the same thing too. But guys are doing it. Guys are starting to do it. They're getting an SRV visa and looking at things to invest in the Philippines and working it out. And I think that's the best thing to do because the Philippines is growing. The Philippines has a lot of potential and it's growing. So it says the BIA issued the statement after Press Secretary Harry Roque said during a press briefing that the Philippines were open to international tourists in due time. Roque said that while Metro Manila's shift to Alert 2 from Alert 3 is very encouraging, the government will first have to observe the experience of other countries that have reopened to foreign tourists. So I don't think that's a good thing, to be honest with you guys, because the Philippines has been more disciplined than other countries. You understand? You can clearly see how it's going, guys. The Philippines has been 10 times more disciplined than other countries. I know the Philippines has been face masks, face shield, even outside, people were wearing face shields. You know, for the most part, people didn't follow it, but you know, say people when you're in the mall, face mask, face shield, and I would see people outside wearing face shields. Most people wouldn't, but you see some people wearing face shields outside in the Philippines. Now in the States, when I was in the States, guys, because you guys remember I went out in the States, but this was the end of 2020. I went out there to go visit my son. And when I was out there, I was in New York. So you already know what I seen. I seen people on the train, face mask, hair on the neck, on the train. And of course, no face shield. And people just, oh yeah, I won't get COVID. And the guys, and the people that was was like fat and out of shape. And I'm sitting there like, you're going to be the first one to get it and be in serious condition and being in the hospital. You know, and guys were sitting there like they were invincible. And don't get me wrong, if you have a good immune system, you're fine. But the way they were sitting there and they were drinking beer on the train, I was on the Long Island Railroad, and you know on the Long Island Railroad, you openly drink beer, you won't get bothered. It's like that in New York. Yeah, the people openly drink beer and they were just having a good old time. So Link 1111 says, so is there no protection for the person not born there if they wanted to purchase land after marrying a P8? Well, you can't purchase land, Link. You can't purchase land. But see, the thing is, like what I'm gonna do with my wife, with Kay, actually, I'm going to indulge in real estate, and you guys will see. I will let you guys know about it as I do it, and it's successful. But you guys will see. And the thing is, Link, I'm not so stuck in it being in my own name because I'm gonna reap all the benefits anyway. You understand? So if my wife's name or not, you understand, I still reap the benefits. A lot of guys coming here, they don't want to get married. So yeah, for you guys, you can't really do nothing about that. But for somebody like me that's happily married and wants to invest, I have a Filipino wife. Okay, I can do real estate. I can do anything I want to her. So I'm gonna start indulging in that, and you guys will see. I'll wait till it's successful and I'll talk about it. Um. So yeah, no protection for the person not born there. Well, no, not really. Not gonna be. We already booked our trip to Cebu in March. You know, what's funny. Nine Sons Kung Fu is that I was highly against that, but I've been recently saying, even in my past videos, that for you guys that already put money down on a ticket, you may have that may not be such a bad idea because by the time March comes, Philippines may be open. It may be open, and if it's not, you can always rebook. You know, so that's not such a bad idea no more. Now with the Philippines getting so close, so much closer to open, it's not such a bad idea. Would I be able to get a digital license there? Well, I believe you can. You have to work on getting your I forgot what visa you get. You can work on getting like a visa to work here or to own a business here. You can get an SR, a V visa, and probably do it. But you can get a dental license here. I'll let you know, mom. Uh, many different foreigners come here all the time. Like Africans are famous for that. They come over here and they get their education and bring it back to Africa. So people come over here all the time and get their licenses to become a doctor. Only thing is, it won't be, of course, you won't be able to take that back to the states. But a lot of times you can just take a course. Like for instance, if Kay wants to be a teacher in the states, Kay would just have to do a quick course, like a quick college course, for like a half a semester or something like that. I forgot. I'll look it up again, but I think it's like half a semester for a full year, and then she can be a teacher, just like a regular teacher. She doesn't have to go for the full 2 years or 4 years. And so Links said, so check this is a Pinay I met saying to me, come and build on her land. Does this sound like a dangerous move if I agree to something like this? Well, yeah, I would say it depends. Who is this Pinay, Link? Is this somebody you're talking to? Be very careful with that, man. Can it be joined? Yes, you can join land own if you have a Pinay that you can trust. You can do that. You can have it to where they buy the land and you can broke something out with them, but still, I wouldn't do it. You know, I wouldn't do it. It's gonna be a situation like where I may get land and then I'll say, get the land for me. You'd be better off with somebody you know. Then I'm not trying to say you can't trust people, but you really can't trust people. You know. But no, just be careful, Link. Be careful. Don't send money out here to invest in land before you get here. Definitely don't do that. Get here first. Plant your feet in the pavement. Then say, you know what, maybe I should invest because you just don't know. You don't know what you're getting into, Link, until you're here. You know. Can you, Jay? Are you planning to get your? No, I'm not getting a citizenship. I'm not getting a citizenship. Mm-mm. That's crazy. I'm going to remain a U.S. citizen. That would be. I'm already a permanent resident, Maurice Howard, so I have pretty much all of the benefits as a Filipino, except for owning land. And I think if I got my Filipino citizenship, I could own land, but then I'd be giving up my U.S. citizenship because it won't be any dual for me. I would have to give it up in order to be a Philippine citizenship. If I was born here, then I can be dual. I know it sucks, but that's just how it is. And so let me see here. What's going on, Don Alfredo? How are you doing? I should have posted you guys questions. In case said foreign ownership of a residential house or building in the Philippines is legal as long as the foreigner expat does not own the land on which the house was built. So that's the thing. So if you have a Filipina that wants you to build on their land, you could do it. It would be yours. But you have to know exactly who you're doing it with. Like if you know the person for a long time, I would say, you know what, and you think you can trust them, go for it. But if you don't, I wouldn't do it. Let me post what Kay said there. I'll just leave that sitting down there. Because a lot of people, a lot of expats will tell you, oh, well, you don't want to get mixed up, but then, you know, you'll be leaving opportunities on the table, you'll be leaving money on the table. You know, that's like me saying, oh, I'm not going to get into real estate or do this and that, or because I'm I'm not I'm not a Filipino and it's not mine. You know, I'm not going to let thinking like that ruin opportunities for the future for myself. You understand? Because I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not trying to bash anybody either. Any other expats. Most times they don't want to marry Filipinas, and that's facts. They don't want to make an honest woman out of the Philippines they're dating. So, you know, of course they say, "Oh, well, don't do it." But if you're a guy that's there's a mind you want to have a wife with you, you don't want to just keep banging random women. I would say yeah. I would say yeah. Oh, yeah. Get into it. Get into real estate. Get into business because you have the help from your Filipina. You know, you have the help from your wife. Your wife is your backing. Yeah, Link, don't do it unless you're here. Link, like Dan Alfredo said, don't do it. I say unless you're here. Make sure you come here first. My favorite New York transplant. How's life? Transplant. Let me see. What's going on, Chino? How you doing? I was an anesthesiologist and certified in the United States. Can I turn in my certification and start all over? Oh well, no. You gotta get it. You gotta get. They don't. They're not gonna acknowledge that degree here. Yes, someone that we are in starting to. Oh no, Link definitely don't. Link. Oh no, 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 no. Link, if you understand, you don't know her. Link, I gotta tell you this. I gotta tell you about me and Kay, because and this is real. Link, this really happened with me and Kay, right? I came to the Philippines, right, and I had the energy of me not trusting Kay, and then Kay was shocked that I was like this. I was like, I started to talk to her like, oh well, you can tell me about your past, and it was like I just talked to her all over again, and she wondered why. You want to know why I was like that, Link? I acted like I didn't know her because I didn't know her. I was just meeting Kay for the first time again when I seen her. Like, so it's gonna be the same thing with your Filipina. You could feel like you love her now. You can be sharing so many things with her. She can know so much about you, but you don't know how she gonna act with money, Link. What happens? You send her money to build that home. You don't know what she's doing out here. You know, you don't know what she's doing out here, man. She could not even be using it, or she could build the home and say it's this price, but it's much cheaper. And guys, I gotta let you know, whew, the same way me and Kay planned our wedding, that's the same way we're gonna build the house. I gotta tell you guys, right? I was walking around today. I got prices from people, right? Like say you get prices from different people to build certain things, right? So me and Kay getting prices. We were walking around today. We found somebody with the cheapest price to build for us, and I'm gonna explain it in a video. But you guys are gonna see it and say, "Oh, I'm gonna say the prices I was getting before, and the prices were like from 40,000. The first price I got, then the next price 25,000, and now the final price today 13,000." And I seen the guy's work. I was walking past his work. I seen the guys he was doing his work, and the guy fixes homes. So you think that's not gonna be the guy me and K talked to and probably used to fix our home? We said, "Hey, K, can you do this thing and out here?" Yeah, yeah, I do. He's giving the prices so low, he's gonna get business, and he's a very upfront person. Right there, I clicked with the guy. I said, "Man, that's my guy right there." Like seriously, guys. But you can. It's like that in the Philippines, though. You got to keep asking around because same thing with weddings, same thing with everything you're doing here. You have to ask around. And he said, I forgot they call it. They have it to where you can pay him in bulk, which is number one no. You don't do it, or you can pay him daily. Me and Kay said, yeah, we'll pay you daily, which is the best thing to do, because then you're there and you're managing the whole thing. You know, I have to be. I'm not a control freak. It's just that still, when you have people doing work for you out here in the Philippines, you have to physically be there managing it. Every price that's going on, you have to be involved in, because if you give contract the work to somebody else, you're gonna be getting ripped off somewhere. You know, because out here in the Philippines, you can build a house for 300, 400, 500,000. You know, if you're paying a million or more for building a house, you're paying too much. That's facts. You gotta do your homework. If somebody's paying a million or more for their house, they're not doing their homework, and they don't know what they're doing out here. That's facts. I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm just saying it's real. You know, it's real. You got to do your research. You got to keep. It's kind of like, guys, I'll let you know, right? Right now, I'm working for a facility management company, right? Now, one of the things I do with that facility management companies is, like, say the facility management company I work for, they work for Google, they work for all these different businesses, right? Now, what you have to do is you have to find the cheapest price. Okay, that's my job, to find the cheapest price and to call around and find a tech to get on a job, right? So it's kind of like you have to be like that in the Philippines too. You have to say, you know what, I want to build a house, but I want the cheapest price. I don't want to get ripped off. So you have to, like, go through sometimes, like sometimes when I'm working, right, I have to call 10, 15, 20, 30 people. Same thing in the Philippines. You're working on your home, you have to call, you have to speak to, go see their work they're doing. So before you find a guy that can redo your first floor, you know, it may take a month to find them. But if you take that month to take time to go find them, and you're willing to put that work in, you're gonna get the best rate, and you're gonna get good work. Because the work I seen him doing today, he was building a whole extension to the home, right, guys? And I'm gonna take a picture for you tomorrow. I'm gonna take a picture and post it in my community, and you can see inside the home what he was doing. And I'm sitting there like, wow, that looks nice. And then he told us the price, and I said, this price is. I said, Kay, the rates are so cheap because he wants continuous money coming in. He wants continuous money coming in. Yeah, if you already licensed distance, I don't know. It'll probably be easy for you to get your license here, mom, but you still have to get your license here. They won't honor it. Just like they won't honor your license in the States, they won't honor it here. Same thing. I was going to be an anesthesiologist doctor of years of medicine in 4 years, or intern. Can I do that in the Philippines? I was going to become an anesthesiologist doctor for 4 years of medicine in 4 years. Well, Chino, you can come out here and probably get that license in the Philippines. But if I was you, I would check to see if they're going to honor it in the States. Because I know you want to bring that back to the States too. But a lot of times they'll honor it in the States, but you got to go to school again for another 2 years. But check, look that up. Because, like, Kay, if Kay wanted to be a teacher in the States, she would just have to do 6 months to a year of college, and then she'd be good. But let me see here. Dane Robinson. I'm not saying you can't trust people. Thanks for keeping it. No, no. I have to let him know. You know, I have to let him know. Like, I don't know if you're young, bro, but if you never met somebody, and that's why I use Kay as an example. Because Kay didn't like me when I first came. When I did that, it was like she was like, "Who is this guy?" Because I was like, I was really on some. I don't know you, because I didn't know her. I got to know her though, and then when I came, it took me 3 months, 2 to 3 months to marry her. But I knew after a month that we were definitely doing it. Actually, I knew right away, but still, I got to know her more as we were planning the wedding. Because I would have called her off at any given time if I'd have seen something wrong, or I would have felt something wrong with Kay. I would have called off the wedding, you know. But yeah, Link, man, you just want to make sure, because Link, there's been people, right, that have been sending money to the Philippines for years, and it got done so wrong, and they end up on Rafi Tufo. Link, they end up on Rafi Tufo, and it happens all the time. Or you see them on Papa Jackson, you know, or something like that, or a show like that, one of these Philippine shows, and you see the things that happen to foreigners. That's because they trust it, and that's what makes Filipinos so great, is because they can adjust. They can attach to you and adapt to you, and they mean it most of the time. But then if one doesn't mean it, you gotta, you understand what I'm saying, guys? Like she can be the perfect trickster too. So it's like a double-edged sword. So that's probably not the case, thing. I'm not saying your woman's gonna do you wrong. I'm saying you just never know. That's all I'm saying. You gotta go with your gut. Your gut. Don't go with your gut in this one, because your gut is saying I love her and to do it, but you don't love her because you don't know her, and that's facts. Hey, what's the art industry over there? Hey, I'm in the industry, but not sure how it is over there. Do K know the industry over there, and how does it work for us from here? Well, the art industry, I'm not really into that, to be honest with you. But I know it's I know they probably heavy. It's heavy in Manila actually. Art industry in Manila is very heavy. I did see art shows, but that died with the pandemic. Like, but it's coming back though. It's coming back, I'm sure. And they have a lot of you can find in Manila, Cebu, all over the Philippines actually. They have like a lot of art. Like they have art meetings with like different people that are into art, and you'll definitely find it here. See if you're looking to get into that community or community here, you'll definitely get into it here. You just gotta look it up. Like there's different websites online. I gotta show you guys some of these sites. Like okay, what's the name of some of these sites? Like they have the discount sites. Where you can discount gym. You can get discounts on the gym. They have other sites where you can get. It shows you the events happening, like what's happening. .ph, what's happening. .ph. They have a bunch of things out here in the Philippines, but it died with the pandemic. But that's all going to come back now. So, did you move close to Muslim area of the Philippines? No, not where I am. Not where I am. It's not. It's not a Muslim area. That's more like in by Mindanao, is where a lot of Muslims are. But Muslims are spread all out. Even they were in Manila. A lot of times you find Muslims that have clothing business. They're very big on clothes. You can build a house for $20,000. It would be about 58, 59. I mean, actually, Maurice Howard can build a house for less than $20,000. Maurice Howard. I was just talking about that. If you're spending 20,000 on building a house in the Philippines, you're spending too much, and that's facts. You're spending 30 to 50, you're spending too much. If you're looking to build something, you guys are gonna see when I build my home. If I spend $1 million, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like, Jay, whoa. I'm talking about like you guys be like, it's too like some stuff the government got, like walls flipping around and all that stuff. Seriously, guys, I'm not exaggerating either. Because I do my homework. If you do your homework in the Philippines and you really go hard on finding the right people, don't just pick anybody and say, oh, you built my home. Kay would look at me like I was crazy if I did that. That's what I love about Kay, guys. I do my homework and she does it. So we're both the same way. Like we're very, you call it anal retentive. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know what that means, but I heard it before. Be honest with you, but me and Kay we're on top of things. And when we build a home, it's gonna be crazy. And guys, I'm telling you guys, no lie. We want to build something for the front of here. We were around, we looking, and we look at prices of things, and we go, okay, what's the price of this home? Or like we see where we live, right? Like some people, like the homes are row houses, right? It's kind of like all in a row, and like we've seen people that bought 3 homes, right? Like each home is like 1 million, and somebody bought 3 of them, and then they redid the whole front, so it doesn't even look like a row house. They redid the whole front, and it made it like triple the size, so it's like a big home now, and it was beautiful. I'm like, man, people make us and you see it over here. You won't think it's like that until you're like in the subdivision area. But yeah, it's some nice homes over here. Me and Kate walking around last night just looking at the homes and be like, wow. And guys, we can't wait to show the places. Like I'm going to show so many places for rent and also to buy. And I'm sure you guys are gonna love it. Like, man, it's so cheap. Because to buy a home, you can buy a home for $1 million. Actually, you can buy a home for $1 million over here, and the home is gonna have security. They got security at the front gate, and they triple check everything. I see the way the security is. They got the cameras on every street that security's looking at, and it's funny because you can see the cameras on the front of the subdivision. It's like they show you like, oh, nobody watching. They like when you come in, you see the cameras, all of the cameras here. You see like it shows like 50 different views when you come in, right? And I'm like, man, looks good. So let me see here what Link said. I'm in my late 40s, bro, and not a fool. Okay, okay. No, I hear you, man. I'm not going to kind of call you a fool. I'm just saying, I wouldn't trust her. That's all. Yeah, I don't think you're a fool, man. Monroe Smith says, hello. What's going on, Monroe? How you doing? And Kay said, let me see, I gotta because Kay's in the background right now. Not sure about the art industry link, but if you can do online, you can do it anywhere. But if it's painting, just build a small store showcasing your products. Yeah, but no, those things really move. Okay, no, there's a community out here for it, and people that love that stuff. And there's people in the Philippines that can afford it. They have rich people out here, seriously. But you got to find the communities. You got to find where they at, and you can find them. Like I said, going what's happening. They have like little, like they show like the galleries here, and they have different events. It stopped during pandemic. You remember, K, Manila was booming. Okay, I would always look up the events happening in the Philippines. Say, K, I want to go here this week. And me and K would do that in Manila. That's what I love about Manila. With so many different things to do. The province is not quite like that. Like Manila's like for a city person who wants to see all of those things. Like Link, want to go to an art gallery or want to go to an art show. They usually don't have those deep in the province, but in the cities they do. Cebu City, Manila, certain places in Mindanao. Metro deal. Case said it. Metro deal. Click to online. No travel. No mess. Spit your sales pitch right from you. The artists in Manila are making wads with NFTs. Okay. Yeah, and I seen them guys. They have like different artists, right? They get their work showcased in malls. So the artistry out here is moving. It's moving. Like you see them showcasing in the beginning of the mall when you first come in. All of the artists there. You just got to make the right connections out here. If you are there on a tourist visa and you leave after 3 years, is there a chance they'll refuse re-entry? No, I don't think so. Philippines not refusing any entry right now. What if you have an apartment with all your stuff in it? The Philippines is not refusing re-entry. They're not. They're not refusing re-entry. Subnormal, like I said, I read it before. I'm going to show you guys what I was reading. Let me read it again. It says, um, like I said, Roque said, while Metro Manila shifts to alert level 2 from alert 3 is very encouraging. The government will first have to observe the experience of other countries. So now let me read the next article. Now let me read the next article. Let me read the next group here. Now it shows the Bureau of Immigration assured that it is ready for the eventual reopening of the country's borders to foreign tourists amid the continuing decline in the number of COVID-19 cases in the country. Our frontline officers at the airports are ready and prepared, and we assure the traveling public of uninterrupted service should they decide to travel to the Philippines, BI Commissioner Jamie Morente said in a statement. It shows Morente said that while the current manpower of the BI will need to be increased should international travel resume to normal, as in the past, the Bureau has put in place a response plan to address manpower needs. So, guys, this is what they're saying. Philippines already knows. They know they're going to open soon, so they're getting the people ready. This is why this is good news. They're getting their manpower ready to have enough people at the borders to bring people in and bringing them in securely and safely. They're preparing for it now, right? Because guys, we're already at alert level 2, and that's the craziest thing about this article, right? Is that they're showing you they're preparing for the process now. So once we go to alert level 1, right after that, the Philippines is opening, and we went from alert level 3 to alert level 2 in 2 weeks. If you guys remember, this is happening. I reported this a week ago, and it's all happening so fast. So I won't be surprised if next week we're ready to alert level 1, because the cases of vanilla. What are the cases like under? I won't be surprised if under 1,000 now. But last time I checked, And K's my reporter on that. I think it was like around 1,300 a day or 1,500, but it's even lower than that now. But the Philippines went down. It went to level 2. From when we transitioned out here, when we first moved out here, it was 3. When we physically got here and got comfortable out here, it went to 2. So if in 2 weeks it's at 1 or a week it's at 1, like a lot of people were saying, Philippines may be open this year or even next year, beginning of next year. But if anybody remembers, I even said it before. I don't know how to predict things. I'm not I'm not God or a or one of those guys that reads the crystal ball. But I kind of knew it. I kind of knew what opening around now. I bought the land and the lad next door. I've had a house filled for $500,000 pesos. Mindanao, Corona, Del City, Providence. Oh, so you're already straight, man. I didn't know that, Chino. So, Chino, you good? You have your land out here? I can only own a condo or townhouse. I can't land. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, stuff I'm gonna get into. K's gonna be involved in all of it. So, when I get involved in business, I'm not worried about anything. That's the benefit of being married, and also too, I'm a permanent resident, so I'm a little different. That's like now I can leave to the states and into the country on my own, no problems. I said I built cost me a total of $70,000. That's a lot of money. I am in a corporate job setting here in the states, not the kind of artist that sells his or her own art, not that type. Just wanting to see what makes sense. You see, I'm in a corporate job setting here in the states. Oh well, you saying to transition that job here? Not gonna happen. You have to come out here and make waves first, and actually not make waves. You have to come out here and get connected with the people here, and then figure that out. You have to come take a trip out here first, and figure out how you can do it. Because to come out to say you can just transition here, you're not gonna just come out here and get a job. The jobs pay way less, Link. So somebody for the amount you're making in the states, say if someone's doing the same thing here, they're making. Woo, you already know that. But and then they may not hire you because you're too much. They just like that in the Philippines. Like for the instance, I can go work in a call center right now, right, and be a manager there in a call center, but it wouldn't pay enough. It wouldn't pay enough, especially a corporate setting wouldn't pay me enough. Say if I was managing a call center, they would pay me what, like $1,000 a month, maybe a little more, but that's not enough money for me. I might as well work online. Add up everything, even a brick wall around the property. I wanted to spend a month in the Philippines. What do you suggest? 20K will get you a nice home. Well, 20K get you a nice home anywhere in the Philippines. Reese, it would get you a decent home anywhere in the Philippines, but certain areas you really can't because the land is going to be a lot. So you can buy the land on you can buy the lot, and somebody already has like a not condominium, like a subdivision. You can buy a lot somewhere and build your home, but you have to come out here and search, Reese. It depends though. It depends where you want to be close to. Reese, have you ever been in the Philippines before? Say if you want to be close to the islands, because Reese, you can actually build a home in Palawan. You can build a home in Boracay. You know, it just depends. It just depends on where you want to live. You can actually live in Boracay and build a home there for $1,000,000 pesos. You can build a home anywhere in the Philippines for 1,000,000. You know, you can go live in Palawan. You can go live in any island you want and build a home for that much. And you can find people there to do it too. But Reese, I don't know. Talk to me. Email me to blackfilipino@gmail.com to go in depth. Because you want to spend a month, 20K to get you a nice home. I say it matters, man. You have to think in your head, like, do you really want it? Like for $1,000,000, maybe a little more, you can really build a paradise home for yourself. It doesn't have to be something simple and plain. Thanks, but you have to you got to do your homework. I say for somebody like you, it may be something simple and plain because you're not here, Reese. So you would have to find somebody that you can trust. I'm gonna find some builders you can trust because it's not easy, man. It's not easy. You really have to like be on the ground. You have to be here. Like for instance, like what I was saying with me and Kay, right? We're able to be out here and walk around, and we were seeing people building. Well, so we had to walk around the area for that. And we've been out here, living out here for what? Going to the second week? But it took us a week to find that. We got lucky. We found it today, and we found the person today. And I always make Kay inquire because Kay speaks the language. So I go, Kay, go talk to them. Kay, go talk to them over there, and see. And then Kay talks to them, and then the race he was saying was beautiful. I said, wow, I couldn't believe it. I was so shocked. I said, wow, that's how much? We went from 40,000 to 13,000. Like that. Took about a week, a little more, but it's still fast to me because I'm not in a rush to build. I'm taking my time. So let me see. Maurice built a mansion. Saying, oh yeah, exactly. That's a mansion, Maurice. I hope it looks like a mansion, man. You got to show it to me. That house better look like the best thing in the world. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just saying. McMansion in Maurice. 70K living like Elon Musk. Yeah, seriously. 70K, man. Woo. It's like Elon. Yeah, you really living like Elon Musk. That's what? That's 3.5 million, man. Pesos. 2.5 million pesos get you a lot. Get you a lot. What's going on, John Thomas? How you doing? What do you do in the province for activities? Well, Dane, actually, we found the place, a restaurant we're gonna go to tomorrow. Real nice restaurant too. It's like the best one I've seen. I've only seen it from the pictures. So me and Kay are gonna go test it tomorrow. Now the restaurant owner, I don't know if it's there by the restaurant, maybe all connected. He has some ATVs too. So I kind of want to go tomorrow, go have like a nice lunch, with salmon steaks, have some salmon steaks, and then from there go on to ATVs and go have some fun. And also he's and the guy place it's at, he's a foreigner too. But I probably won't be able to get him on video, but he's a foreigner. So I will question him though. I'll figure out, how he got into the business, but he's probably married to a Filipino too. But we'll see. Probably not. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Also, Dane, see where I live at, Dane. I live right by Puerto Galera. So I'm gonna be on the beach all the time, man. I'm gonna be scuba diving. I'm gonna be doing everything, Dane. Like living an island life. Living an island life. Like where I live at, right? Like 20 minutes away. I go 20 minutes this way, that way. It's beaches, right? That's why I moved out here. And then I can go an hour over, go to Puerto Galera. And then I can go out by Case Province. On the way there is like 3 beaches. And then in Case Province, it's not really a beach, but her province is then right there. It's a lot to do, man. And then this is the Nautical Highway. So I can take a boat from here to Cebu, Boracay, and still be in Cebu and Boracay. And it's a long boat ride, but it's a lot of things to do around here. In Manila, don't get me wrong, in Manila, because Manila, you got to think, Manila's connected to Angela City. It's connected to Pampanga, because it's all in that same Luzon area. So I'm still going to go back there and go because I've never been to Angela City before. I'm going to go to Angela City. I'm gonna go to Pampanga. I'm gonna do all my travels around there, and then I'm also gonna go out to Cebu. There's a lot of places I gotta go. Let me see. What do you do in the province? Yeah. So hello, Kay. George Fair from Toledo, Ohio. What's going on, man? How you doing? What's a mansion for 70K? Yeah, Dane Robinson. Seriously. Yeah, Dane Robinson. You can be in. You can have a mansion. Not really. How can I say it? Yeah, you can have a mansion for 70K. Seriously, but not one of those big 16-room mansions. I'm talking about like more like a 10-room mansion or 20-room mansion. Yeah, you can build it out for 70K. So if he got a good deal and he got done right, woo, his house is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. He's gonna be in a mansion. Buckeye, George, this Wolverine won't hold it against you. Do you have your own transport there? And if not, do you plan to get it? Well, actually, yes, I do. I do plan on getting it. I do plan on getting it. I plan on getting my own car. I'm gonna have a car. I'm gonna have a tricycle, and I'm gonna do some crazy things with that tricycle. You guys are gonna like it, but I'm gonna get a car, tricycle. I may have a van as well. Because guys, the budget is completely changing. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys. From what I was spending and what I'm spending now, it's like night and day. What's going on? No more Snow Channel. How you doing? And so Dane Robinson said, so is it better to date online or just wait and come? Dane, you might as well wait and come. You might as well wait and come. Or if you did do like a dating online thing, I would say let me plug you in. Seriously. Let me plug you in with Filipinos I'm meeting here. Because Dane Robinson, man, if that's I think I remember you and Dane Robinson, you the boy that was help me help people out in Manila, man. Right? That's you, right, Dane? You helped me help the people in Manila. But yeah, man. I'll plug you in with somebody. I see Filipinos all the time, man. I'll plug you in. So if you want to talk to one, I'll plug you in. I'll plug you in with somebody. Also, I'm gonna do that for my other boy too. My other boy, what's his name? Because I seen him. He's talking to a woman online. I'm about to take him from that and plug him in. My other boy Ed, my boy Hope in the Philippines. I'm gonna plug him in too. Thanks a lot for the super chat, Terry Fleming. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, man. The reason I'm gonna plug him in and why I will plug you in too, Dame, because you don't know what you're meeting online, man. And like the Filipinos I see, this is the crazy thing, Dane. The Filipinos I see don't want to date online. So that's the great thing. They're like, oh, would you date a foreigner? No, and most of them say no because they wouldn't date online. So, oh, that's why you wouldn't date a foreigner. Usually the ones you meet, you can feel the genuine attitude from, especially here in the province. Retired 2019. How you doing? Chino said, me and my Sawa are doing great. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Okam's Razor said it. I say get your female in person. Yeah, especially because the Philippines opening soon. Like, don't wait all the way up until the Philippines about to open the day online. That would kind of defeat the whole purpose. Philippines open, man. Get over here and find something. So Link said, yeah, right. So yeah, not to transition, but to apply. The point would be if I could sustain my income over there. So what you're saying is they may not hire a foreigner even with skills. Yeah, Link, look up on, I don't know what other skills you have. I know other skills you have, but look up like on online work. Like you can look on Upwork, you can look many different places like that, and you can find something, man. Because I'll tell you this, Link. Um, while over here in the Philippines, you can still make your U.S. income online. So just figure it out, man, and you know, find something that works for you. Because it may not be art, but you can find something similar to it. Let me send Kay the link. Okay, I'm sending it to your email, okay? I'm sending Kay this link. I can't wait for her to come on so she can save me. I gotta use the bathroom, guys. A friend of mine is trying to get himself together so he can retire out there. And that's the thing. You know, I'll tell you guys this, right? Like the way I'm doing it now with myself. Let me see. Yeah, Edward, thanks for love. Edward, thanks for the super chat, man. But yeah, with the way I'm doing it now, guys, is I'm actually broken up my retirement now. I know you guys are like, well, how you doing that, right? Yeah, I'm actually working on my investments now, and by the time I'm 40 now, by the time I'm 45, 50, at that point I can retire because I have enough savings, I have enough in my retirement plan, everything I'm building now, to where at that time I can say, you know what? See if I got a million in there, a million's enough. And I can take that, boom, retire. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm still gonna do business, you know, but I'll retire with the investments, but still be making money. Because I don't look on like just I just don't want to do nothing, and just live until I die. I want to still invest. I still want to do things. So retirement for me is just mean not having to worry about ever needing. You get what I'm saying? Retirement for me even is getting a farm and living off the land. And then from there, once I can live off the land, I can retire if I wanted to. You guys see what I'm saying? Retire for me is freedom. It's freedom from society. You know, that's real retirement to me. And never ever needing money again. I don't want to rely on this society that we're in now. That's why I left US. I didn't want to rely on society. I figured if I can be out in the Philippines and still get my US income, which I figured out, and I said, I'm gone. You know, a friend of mine is trying to get himself together so he can retire out there. Yeah, Magandang God. What's going on, Mike? You love the chapel. How you doing? It's 13K total. What size home for that much, bro? 13,000. 13,000. You can get a nice 50 to 80 square meter home, depending, because you get your architect, right? You get an architect to draw up for you for like 15,000 pesos, right? That's the Filipino price, actually. That's the Filipinos pay. You can find it for less some places, but 13,000, 15,000 pesos. That's the architect drawing up your home. Thanks a lot for the super chat, Dexter. And yeah, Dexter, I'm gonna email you soon, man. Next week, and I'll be ready for you. But yeah, that's with getting your architect to draw up the home for you, right? So when I spoke to the guy today, right, the guy his rate is cheap, but he said, of course, you need the architect with the plan, right, to draw up the plan. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have architect draw up the plan, and then we're going to bring it to him, and then we're going to work out prices. From there, he can give us a price. From the price he told us to fix our front porch, we can most likely go with this guy, because we're not worried about him ripping me off. He's the kind of guy, he thinks smart. He thinks in his head, you know what? I don't rip him off. That's guaranteed business. And that's right, because him doing that and me, I can actually help him get tons of business. Little does he know, he did the best thing by telling Kay that rate today. Because I can take that guy and bring it to guys like y'all and say, look, I got a guy. So you go find somebody your own price and then come to me with my price after. You see what I'm saying? I'm that kind of guy. You know what? Go see what you get for $1 million, and then I give you this price. And then he does a great job because I'm going to show my place. I'm going to show everything I'm doing, how much it costs. So that's going to be evidence right there. Let me see here. But no, you can get a nice home for 13K. Like out here they have groups. They have groups. Nine Sons Kung Fu. Of Filipinos, right? There's Facebook groups. You can find them and actually become a part of them. I'm gonna let you guys start. I'm gonna let you guys start seeing some of those groups, and I'm gonna share groups with you guys. Those Filipino groups that people building at home, and there's people in there just throwing prices around all day long, and you guys go, oh wow, it's like the insider prices, and you know, yeah, they have them on Facebook. So I start sharing those with you guys as I find them. I found a couple. I'm gonna share the one I have. I'm gonna speak with you after the video. I'm gonna share the one I have after this live stream. I'm gonna post in my community, and then from there, I'm gonna like find more and show you guys these groups where people building their homes and get these different prices, and so you can see the Filipino rates. Why does it take 3 months to get electricity after the house is built? Well, it doesn't take 3 months to get electricity, China. It depends on what it depends on what area it's in. Okay, different provinces work in different ways. You know, say like in the province I'm in, it may take a week. In the province someone else you watched in, it may take 3 months. In the province someone else is in, it could take 2 weeks. It just depends because things move on Filipino time. I'm happy that the province that I'm in is a little more developed than other provinces. It's Calapan. Actually, Case province is more developed than a lot of other provinces. Baby, what's going on? Thanks a lot for the super chat, Dexter. Thanks, man. What's up,
Hello,
everybody?
hello, hello. What's going on? I'm joking. I'm
Hey,
echoing.
you got my email already, Dexter. Go ahead, Kay. Sorry.
No, I sent you an email. I see
Oh,
his
okay,
email.
okay,
Yeah, so he said
okay,
check his email.
okay,
Hi
okay.
guys. How's my signal? Is
Okay,
it
I'm gonna
good?
use the bathroom real quick. Okay, take over.
All right. So
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go.
take over, guys, because I will be announcing. Well, I will be shouting out all the TBF members. Thank you for continuous support, for being a member, for the super chat. Also, Dexter, thank you. Terry Fleming, and the other one I forgot his name. There's another super chat earlier. Thank you so much. So I will be shouting out first while Jay is in the toilet. Shout out to our member Dexter Perkins, Dexter, Gomer171, Gerald Mitchell, Godly Sagum, Danica Garcia, Travis Claw, Will Tata, Jack Hobson, Monroe Smith, Nate Cali, Traveling Mexican, Jack Hobson again, Henry Mann, The Professor, I see him here, Maria Josefina Coloma, Sis Joji, Jay Brown, Roberto Carrillo, Anthony Powell, The Wallace Life, I see it here too. Hybrid Pinoy, Simple Rocco, Pinay Forever, Lamont Taylor, I think I see him here too. Rob Koch, Mr. Apple Troop TV, Cliff and Rue, Easy Hernandez, Douglas D. Sico, Exotic Filipina, Kalo, Charles Acana, Tony Anderson, Driving, Ken Lieb, Tariq Campbell, Life as a Human, Jojo, Maurice Howard, our mansion builder, the one who owned a mansion. Kay Dallas, John Thomas is here as well. Cecilia Salamat, Big 17917. Tampa Live, Craig McCoy, Clifton Palmer, Gonza660, Eve Kalma's Kitchen, the J Maverick Show, and Far From Home. Thank you so much, Far From Home. Thank you so much for being a member. And for the super chatters, thank you so much, guys. And to everybody, hello, everyone. That's it.
Yeah. So William Fowler said, "Hey man, I just joined in. When do you think Philippines
Edward
will let
Lolo.
American tourists back in?" Well, what's happening now, William? Actually, let me share. Let me share my screen so you guys can see.
Yeah, show your screen.
Okay.
The
Hold
other
on. Let me.
super chat pala is Edward Lawler. Thank you so much.
Okay. Let
Hello,
me
Jack
share.
Hobson.
All right. So this is what I'm reading, guys. This is the article here. Not this one. It's actually sent to my email. So this here, see, Bureau of Immigration Republic. The Bureau of Immigration assured that it is ready for the eventual reopening of the country's borders to foreign tourists amid the continuing decline in the number of COVID-19 cases. Our frontline officers at the airports are ready and prepared, and we assure the traveling public of uninterrupted service should they decide to travel to the Philippines. BI Commissioner Jamie Morente said in a statement. Morente said that while the current manpower of the BI would need to be increased should international travel resume to normal, as in the past, the Bureau has put in place a response plan to address manpower needs. So that's pretty much showing the Philippines already is looking at they're already looking at what needs to be done to get things ready to open back up. Because I say this, William Fowler, the country, right? Okay, how long have you before we left Manila, right? It was level
Mm-hmm.
4 before we even thought about leaving Manila. This was like
Mm-hmm.
a month ago, right? Okay, it was like a month ago. It was level 4. Then it went
Mm-hmm.
to 2 weeks after, it went to level 3. 2 weeks after that, it went to level 2.
No, it's not
And then,
yet level 2. There
what
there is still level 3 right now, but they saying that by
it's going at
November
level 2.
16 it's gonna be level 2.
Yeah, so it's gonna be level 2. Now after that, level 1. Level 1 hits, William. When level 1 hits, the country is pretty much new normal. The Manila's new normal. So when
Mm-hmm.
Manila's new normal, that means everything is open.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, pools, beaches, whatever it may be, is open. Um, New normal for Manila means new normal for pretty much the whole Philippines. That means the whole Philippines is open. So once the Philippines is open for everybody, 2 weeks after that, they don't let foreigners. The only thing I wish it was like a month. They need to give us some time, right, here to enjoy before the influx of people. Like
That's
they
fine.
should be no normal now,
Mm-hmm.
so we can enjoy before you guys come.
Cool.
But anyway, I want to be open for you guys. Yeah,
Yeah, everybody was happy in that post in Facebook that was from Bureau Immigration
yeah,
page. Everybody is happy and they're praying like it should be like after after a few weeks they will announce that it's open for foreigner.
yeah.
As they said in that
Mm-hmm.
update, it says there that they're observing the other country, which is Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, the Singapore and Malaysia and Vietnam. They're observing the result of their opening. So of course, Philippines will open for you guys. I just don't know if there's like 50K,
That's what I
whatever, but
said. Yeah, that's what I
yeah.
said though. I said that's not good because Philippines has had the most strictest, most responsible quarantine than almost any kind of other country out there. Philippines really one of the only countries that had face mask, face shield. The problem that happened, my Philippines kept having spikes, but it wasn't even that big, guys. Like this, it was nowhere near other countries. Philippine spikes. But the reason they kept having it because they opened it up to what do you call it? To what do you call it? What do you call it? To OFWs. They opened up to OFWs. OFWs came back in, and they were coming
Mhm.
out there with the waves of the other countries where they probably had to wear no face masks, and we're talking with families and drinking and haven't seen their families forever, and we're bringing back the variant and spreading COVID.
Mhm.
So once that stopped coming, once people already came back, the numbers started dropping. It was wild. Like ever since after all of them came back in, the numbers went up and then they started dropping. But when they let people back in, that's when the spike happened. After all of them got back in, it started slowly slowing down. 'Cause everybody in the COVID already got rid of it. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
because to be honest, guys, here in the province, the cases are really low. Here in the town where we're staying in Calapan, we only have like 3 a day, and then they only have 200 for the whole time that there's here in Calapan in this town, 200 or maybe 300. I think it's 200 only if I'm not mistaken for the whole entire two
Time
years, almost going to be 2 years.
only 200 people.
So where are you now in the comment?
I'm all the way down by William Follower. I'm up to Longside. He says I met a guy in McCall, an American that had lived there for 15 years and never left. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's guys like that actually. There's guys that have been here for even longer. You know, and you know what it is too. It's not hard. Even if you're not retired, you
Mm-hmm.
just have to have some know-how. If you have some know-how, you can live in the Philippines forever and not even be retired. You can come out here at 20 years old. But I would suggest it for 20-year-olds though, because you come out here and you're not responsible. You do have to be responsible though to live here. Responsible enough though to be able to live in the states. I said it like that. If you can live in the states on your own, you can live in the Philippines. If you figure out how to, and you're not retired, you figure out how to gain an income and it's guaranteed, you can live here.
Mm-hmm.
So Philip Jones said White Beach is a nice beach about 30 minutes from Puerto Galera. Actually, White Beach is Puerto Galera.
White Beach
Um,
is a nice beach about 30 minutes.
that's Puerto Galera. White
Yeah,
Beach
White
is
Beach, Puerto Galera. But maybe he's talking about the town. Because the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
town, but
Oh,
it's
so
not
it could
really
be.
30 minutes. Actually, we ride tricycle to the main. It's actually in Puerto Galera. But if you're talking about the main, the market there, the main town, it's only like 15 minutes. We ride tricycle there. So
What's going
it's
on,
pretty
Jack?
close.
And so Philip Jones said, "You're going to Angela City alone?" No, I'm not going to Angela City. You know what's crazy? I'm not even going to stay in that town. Actually, I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through. I'm going to see how it's looking, and we're going to coast right through there. I'll probably only go in the daytime. So
To
I
where?
had to Angela City. I hear that walking street over there is something else in Angela City. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't want to experience the nighttime part of it. I
Actually,
think.
they're building a casino in Pampanga. I don't know if it's in Subic, but they're building a casino there, and it's gonna be a big casino. I
They
forgot the
should
name.
build,
Let me
they
just
should build
see.
it in Angela City.
That's in Angeles City. Let me see. Casino
No, they
in
should build the casino in Angela City. That's
because I
smart.
see someone posted it in Facebook.
That would because if they build it there, that's where everybody's at. People would automatically go there.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a smart thing to do. That casino would make tons of money if they built it in Angela City.
Oh, they're being in Clark.
Hmm. Think by January we'll reopen. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm thinking so. That's what it's looking like, William, because they're going to level two November 15th, and then from there, 2 weeks after that, they go to level one. That's December 1st. That means we're looking at the new normal being December, January. New normal, they open the Philippines when it's new normal. So
Mm-hmm.
I could see January being new normal and the Philippines be open. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah,
It
because
would be like,
everything here
I
in the
told you so.
Philippines.
I knew it already. Yeah. What
You
happened?
know, no, here in the Philippines, I don't know if in other country, but here is everything is unpredictable. You doesn't know.
Yeah, that's
Suddenly,
true.
it's gonna reopen. It started when this COVID happened. So it's like suddenly lockdown. It is supposed to be like a month of no lockdown, and suddenly after 2 days, there's a lockdown. So it's unpredictable. So
Hmm.
you never know. It may be like towards the end of December when Christmas is coming, they open it for
Yeah.
you guys. So just be ready for your money to travel to
Yeah.
the Philippines. Money
Hmm.
to buy a ticket. I just don't know how much it is right now if you travel in a rush.
Yeah.
One for one.
Thanks a lot for that, Terry Fleming. Yeah,
Are you
Dane. Yeah,
there?
yeah. Email me, Dane. Email me, the blackfilipino@gmail.com. And also, what's his name again?
Dexter?
Dexter. Yeah, Dexter. I'm going to check your email soon.
He emailed you. I see the message, but Jay was, guys. We are transferring from one hotel to another this week.
Yeah.
We actually settled down last Friday only, and he able to rest. I know Thursday and Friday and today.
Hmm.
So we actually rested properly rested this weekend. So he
Hmm.
will have time. He was too busy, guys. We're traveling like backpackers.
Yeah, we've been all around the place, and
It's crazy.
yeah, I haven't had time to settle in, and no, because I want to settle in because guys, I actually because I'm young, so I'm still young, so I still want to, be able to have different opportunities, because there's tons of opportunities out there. I want to see them all, not every single one, but I want to see a lot of them, and you know, me seeing those, it'd be a big difference. Like, I want to be able to make a video in a year and be like, guys, this is how I made $1 million in the Philippines. You guys will be like, huh? Like, what? It'll blow. I want to blow you guys' brains. Like, yo, like people, because you hear, oh no, 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 do you see Jay? Oh, this how I made it. It's gonna blow you guys' brain away. You be like, oh, he did that. Like, I didn't even know. That's how I wanted to be. Yeah. But let me see here. Let's go up, Jay. I enjoy your channel. What islands have you been to in the Philippines, and which are your favorites? Um, my favorite so far, I've been to Baraka. I've been to Puerto Galera. I've been to. I actually had the most fun here around the corner, Puerto Galera. But I think Palawan was the best experience. Palawan, so far. I've been to Bacolod. I've been over there. I didn't go to. I've been by Subic and over there. I haven't been by Pampanga. I haven't been to Pampanga. I haven't been to Angela City yet. Um, been to some what other places I've been to. Okay, we've been to.
We've been to Palawan,
We've been to Pampanga. We've been to Subic. We've been to Bacolod. We've been to um,
Palawan,
Palawan
Boracay,
anyway.
Puerto
Baraka. Yeah.
Galera. There's a lot. Like Sugikay, Bulalao. There's a lot,
Yes,
guys.
yeah,
If you check Jay's videos in the past, we
yeah,
travel a
yeah.
lot, especially before this pandemic. We not really a lot, like every month, like maybe 3 to 5 to 6 times a year. It depends on the budget, but he has a lot of videos that we have a lot of traveling around the Philippines. But we didn't go around a lot more. There's more to go here, guys. You're never
Yeah.
gonna get bored if you're in the Philippines. All you need to do is just plan, do an itinerary, do your budgeting, and be
Mm-hmm.
able to, visit different islands. You just need to budget yourself because some of the islands are expensive, like Palawan.
Yeah.
It's expensive in Palawan, but you just need to budget your money and you're able to go around the Philippines. A lot of adventure here in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines.
Exactly. And so, me, Philip Jones said, be careful building a home there. You can build it, and after it's done, your girlfriend can send you packing, and you just lost the home, and nothing you can do about it. That's so true. That can happen, and that's why I said that, Philip Jones. I said, you definitely want to be here, and before somebody start building something too, and K law service, but you definitely want to be here because you never know. You never know. You know, and I use Kay as an example because I did the same thing with Kay, and I love her. I love Kay to death. I really do. But you know, I didn't trust Kay till I was here, and I told Kay that, and she couldn't believe it. But then she realized she knew. I told her online is fake. You know, you don't know until you're here. And so Malik Williams said, "Plug me in." She's talking about me hooking you up. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I think I'm going to do. I got. It's I face the facts. I got to do my own kind of like dating site or something like that because it's just not right what they how they let women do what they do online. That should be allowed because there's algorithms to check that stuff and to be able to flag people for what some of these women do. And then also, even if you take them offline, you guys should be able to report to the dating site. But that's why they tell a lot of guys don't take them off the dating site. But I'm gonna have it to where my dating site you can talk on and not feel nothing about it because it would be securing you. You know, if any talk like that is happening, you know, like kind of like the woman can't even talk to you about stuff like that, or they get in trouble. But if a guy's allowing it though, I won't stop it. Oh, you want to send the money? Go ahead.
That cannot be a separate
You gotta
screen
be
until we have
so we have the connection.
converge.
Yeah,
I was looking
come
at the
on.
video. It's too blurry. People cannot see the comment.
Yeah. Come on, sit down.
Hi guys.
Yeah,
You're so far from the bottom. It's a lot of
that's
comments
all right.
there. Jay is tired already.
No, I'm tired from the day, y'all. I went to the gym. I gotta tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. I went to the gym. I've been working out every day. Every day, I work out every body part. So my body's sore every day. And my back was on fire, my chest, everything yesterday, right? And I'm sleeping, guys. I went to sleep at 1:30. I woke up. What was it 1:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was 1:30 p.m. I went to sleep at 1:30 a.m. I woke up at 1:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And I was still tired. That's how much I've been exercising.
Mm-hmm.
But
You just want me to help you reading?
yeah, I got you. But yeah, let me see here.
There's a lot of comment there.
K Reeve, what's going on, man? Yank in the Philippines. What's up?
He said, "What did you do? Did you do the
Do what?
number one or number two in the
Oh no,
toilet?"
I use the bathroom.
No. The number one means you pee. Number
Yeah,
two
yeah.
means you poop.
Yeah, number one. I know.
Just number one.
Yeah, number one. I'm not gonna poop one alive. I'll hold that.
No, he actually do the poop before the live, guys.
Yeah, that before live.
Announcement.
Yeah. Okay, and that's my stuff. Jay Puck, all of us in that head in that direction, bro. Share. You never know. Yo, place me on that list, JK. Remind me how to remind him to do so. Yeah, no, I'm going to the guys, right? K, tell them, okay? Guys, when I'm outside, right? I'm pretty much bagging girls for you guys. And let me explain what I mean. I go, hey, would you date a foreigner? And I do. And what I'm doing now is it's all within the vicinity of places I go. So like when I was at the grocery store, right? I told the girls that, hey, would you date a foreigner? I was serious. One girl, I think she was in the live. The one
She's the one in the live?
I don't know if that was her, but I met her in the grocery store and I asked her would she date a foreigner.
There's a lot of single girls here in the grocery store. They're all pretty too.
Yeah. I said, "We did it for her," and two of them said yes. And if that was her, announce yourself because I can set you up right now.
The only thing with girls sometimes they said
They shy,
no
yeah, they
because
shy.
you cannot say like yes right away. It
Yeah.
depends on the emotion. If the guy is really
Mm-hmm.
respectful,
Yeah.
gentleman. Some girls like to be treated like a girl.
Yeah.
So
But
that's why they say no.
a lot of women are single though. A lot.
You need a charger. You
A
make
lot
it
of
go
them are
back soon.
single, and they're all fit, feminine, and friendly. You guys already heard that saying before. They're fit, feminine, and friendly. Seriously, and that's what you're gonna find here in the Philippines. You know. And go ahead, Kay. Go up.
No.
Oh. And yeah, so once again, thanks for the super chat, Edward Lawler. I'm just getting down to the super chats now. It's a lot of comments I'm reading. And have you and Kay thought of a building business or building a business around helping a new influx of expat? You have a wealth of knowledge. Actually, no, we have thought about it, Dane. We have thought about it, and we're working on it now. We're working on stuff like that now. We definitely want it to be something worth it for you guys, you know. So what we're doing actually, I want to start giving a lot of information too. I'm gonna actually make a website, and you guys are gonna like it once you see it. It's something that should have been done a while ago, but it hasn't been. I think it's because I haven't done it. I think I'm the one that should be doing it. But I'm gonna have some website for you guys, and you guys are gonna like it a lot. Thanks a lot for the super chat, Jack Hobson. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. What I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it. And I'm not gonna talk about it right now. I mentioned it before in the live stream, but I'm not gonna talk about it anymore because I don't want anybody to take their idea and then mess it up because somebody take it like it was their original idea and then just jack it up and want them to be right. They want them to do right with it.
I'm scared.
Oh, but let's get up, yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, it's there. But yeah, I'm gonna do something soon. I definitely am. But silver and gold, yes, the price. We were just looking at the house, too pricey.
Oh,
We
yeah, I
can
see.
buy a lot more condo in the Philippines for 400K.
No, I saw Wallace like they doing like house tour
Who?
and said I bought a house for 400K. The YouTube channel. I see the video.
Who?
The Wallace life.
Oh,
That's why they said Wallace had bought a 400K house. He said he just doing
400,000 pesos?
dollars. That's in US.
Oh,
They just doing like house tripping.
you paid 400,000 for a house in US?
Jack said any plans of visiting Bacolod in the near future. Thank you for the super chat.
No time soon.
We've been
No
there
time
already.
soon. We there already. Yeah, we went to Bacolod already. We went out to a couple places.
The ruins and
yeah, the ruins. We went out to Campestohan.
Yeah.
So we're not going there no time soon. We're going to go to right now. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna go to Cebu after that. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna go check out Chick Vicky, and then we're gonna go around. Probably visit some other people. We got visit some other expats there, and yeah, we're gonna make our rounds around other places. Then we're gonna make our way back to Manila because we gotta go there soon. When we go out there, we're gonna head out of Pampanga and go to Angela City and go over there and go via over there again. I think I may do that when we go back when our stuff goes through.
Mm-hmm.
I think when my paperwork, my permanent resident comes back, I'm gonna go out there to pick it up in Manila, and then I'm gonna go about Pampanga and make a whole trip out of it.
Guys, stay with us, guys. Your comment will be read very soon.
Yeah, we'll be very, very soon. Yeah.
JS 1,000 when
they open up there and close down other places like Netherlands. That's because Netherlands hasn't been responsible. Kevin Jimenez. That's why the Philippines. That's what I was saying, guys. When the Philippines said they're following other countries, I think that would make sense because the Philippines is more disciplined, has been more disciplined than other countries.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't follow Thailand and you can't follow Vietnam because that's really the countries that's open and they're competing with. You following them and they're not doing the same things you're doing and they don't have the same process.
No, I think they're just following the way the tourists come. What's the effect or
no, but they're waiting to see if it's going to be successful opening.
Yeah,
with the virus because they probably Philippines could have been probably brought foreigners here. Not because the cases got down, but still, they probably could have been brought foreigners here to be fine.
Just guys, be responsible when you visit the Philippines.
Yeah.
Because the reason they doesn't open it because some foreigner doesn't really follow the rules
Is
sometimes.
buying a condo in Philippines a good idea? Condo, no.
Who's answering?
Condo, no,
Edward.
William. Condo, no. Like a place like here where me and K are, yes. Because with me and K are, you can buy a home. It's a house connected to another house, but it's fine. You can buy a home and have upstairs, downstairs, your own entrance.
Maybe
It's fully protected because like there's cameras every block. You can buy your own home for like 1,000,000 pesos.
I'm gonna answer it.
Yeah, good, good.
All right, my answer is yes. So Jay is no. My answer is yes.
Condo
Because
though.
no condo because you can own a condo as a foreigner. You can own a
Yeah, but you can
condo.
own this too.
No, you cannot.
You can't own this.
Just this, but the land is not
Yeah,
yours.
of course not. But you can own this.
No,
It's the same as a condo.
your answer is no, and do not contradict if my answer
Yeah,
is
but
yes.
no.
This is my opinion,
Let me
guys.
finish.
All right,
Just cut me
all
off.
right. You finish
Okay, I
your
gotta finish,
opinion.
I
I
gotta
finish my opinion.
I had to finish.
For me, okay, you
Listen,
finish
listen.
first.
Listen.
Don't contradict my
Condo,
opinion.
a condo, right?
Debate.
A condo is yours, right? But still, where the condo is gonna be, like out here, there's no condo areas out here.
There's a condo area in Cebu,
In Cebu though, but yeah,
in
but still,
Davao.
yeah, okay, but still, those are like major cities.
That's
Still.
your opinion. For me,
No, okay, they are. But I'm talking about like to be in the province.
Mhm.
These are in the province. You for 1,000,000 pesos, you can have a home in the province that's yours.
Mm.
Or you don't have to be spend a whole 1,000,000 pesos. You can actually rent to own it. You can have payments on it. And pay 20,000 or 30,000 or even less sometimes.
All right, let me answer
And own it.
my opinion, naman. Can I
Good.
share my opinion?
Shaping.
For me, Jay said no, right? For me, it's still yes in condo because if you're gonna buy a condo, if it's like in the province like Cebu, you can if you're not staying here for good, like you're going back and forth just to stay there, you can also make it like an Airbnb because condos accept like Airbnb and you can earn money while you're outside the country. When you come back, you can stay there and you just travel around the Philippines for it depends, but that's all my opinion. But if you want to living in the province, live to Cebu, those places who can, sell condo, Davao, they have condos. So
Mhm.
that's for my opinion. But house is also good, but
But this is my thing, because usually with condos,
you're
let
not
me
gonna
say
finish the
no,
question.
okay, because condos, right, and a lot of condos, especially now that's coming up nowadays, you be spending 4,000,000 pesos and up
That's the only
now.
thing. It's
Yeah,
expensive in the
for
condo.
these you be spending 1,000,000 pesos, sometimes below. So
Actually, guys,
yeah,
this
I'm thinking about your wallet.
yeah, the houses here, it's a nice, even it's like
Yeah,
beside each other, you cannot hear your
no,
neighbor.
you can't
The only thing is if they really
bang
like,
it.
yeah, it's banging, but everything is okay. This place is super nice. We go around last night. It's super, super nice. Like people building, like, it's like a condo style, right?
It is. It is,
So this houses here is like 1.8 million here in this subdivision,
guys.
but you have two bedrooms. You have it's 49 square meters up and down the floor, but up is still another 49 square. No, not really exactly 49, but
And also for the same price,
the whole floor.
let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. For the same price of that condo, right? Okay, now, okay, tell me you're not going to agree with this.
Mhm.
Let me tell you what I seen yesterday, guys. We seen somebody that had 3 of these for the same price of the condo. Condo's probably still more than this. You can get 3 of these things, right, guys?
Mhm.
Let me tell you how you can do this. Have them all next to each other. I was thinking about getting one too. I was thinking about getting one, right? But I was thinking about, even though I have this for rent for 6,000, I was thinking about buying one and having two next to each other, because you can have two next to each other, knock out the wall, make it all one home, right? And instead of 2 bedrooms, now you have 4 bedrooms, or you can keep two and then make this other room something else, and then this extra living room space, and then you can even build another room, like, and you have mess around and have, if you wanted to, you can have 5 bedrooms. That's the thing you can do with these row houses where they're all together, because
Mhm.
it's all connected to each other. So you can
Mhm.
make them all boom 3 or 2. Well, I've even seen somebody with 4. I seen somebody with 4 of these last night. I said,
And
and it was
actually, there's
beautiful.
there where the Airbnb we stayed, he bought almost
5. He
five.
had 5 of these.
Actually, the first row, if you have enough money, you can spend like like let's say 6 million, and the whole row is yours. If you want not noisy, make it like your Airbnb or transient. One of
It's
yours
one
is
guy
yours.
doing
It's
it.
really it's like it's a business. It's
Hmm.
a business here. That's the only thing. Like, you have a lot of paperwork to pass, of course, because it's gonna be a
And the
house,
Airbnbs
but
are
it's
gonna make
all
so much money
yours.
because in the Philippines, right? Philippines is gonna open, guys. So you get something like this over here. You mess around and have Airbnbs. Philippines getting close to opening, and then those Airbnbs be all yours in 2,000, 3,000 a night. When you add those numbers up over the course of like 2 months, say somebody books it out for 2 months, guys. What is that?
There's
Give me the
sixty
phone.
thousand.
Huh?
I don't know.
No.
It's 120,000.
What's 4,000 times 30? 4,000 times 30 is 120,000, right? 120,000.
No, of course, people were gonna ask for a
Times that by
discount if you're
two.
gonna stay for 2 months.
Yeah,
There's
but still no.
extension.
But still you can still get it. So I know the way I would build mine up. By two, that's what 120, 240,000. So if your place is rented out for at least 4 months out of the year, that's 480,000 pesos, right? You made profit. Now you can get one of these places for pretty much next to nothing, and there's ways you can do it, guys. And I'm gonna do it first. And you guys, and then yeah, that's what I gotta
If
say.
we can only show you the places here,
Yeah,
guys, that they built, even it's a row, it's okay. Cause but we don't like to vlog their whole houses.
yeah, yeah. No, I'm gonna get
It's
somebody to show me one. I'm gonna get somebody to show me
yeah, it's
exactly.
really like it's a little bit like disrespectful because that's their houses. But
Yeah, yeah.
if nobody's there, it's fine. But there's a lot of we go around last night and this morning, this afternoon, like walking. We walk like almost 10,000 steps around the area. Oh no, almost 13. It's nice to walk around here. It's a mountain. It's like we're in Baguio. The
It
planting
is.
pine trees. It's very nice in this place. Soon, guys, we're gonna do our house tour. We're still finishing the gate. We're gonna go
Hmm.
the gate because just to be safe. And then we didn't unpack yet.
Actually, we're gonna record it while they're building the gate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna build a gate, and we got a guy. He said 13K, but we're not sure if we're gonna go with him yet.
yeah. We
But
gotta see.
maybe with him because it's
Well,
cheaper.
maybe, most likely,
Maybe
maybe, maybe.
let's continue reading some
Yeah.
stuff here.
No, he was talking. Get finish to using his own. Kay
Yeah.
always got to read. No, Kay, finish what you're saying.
No,
People want to hear what you're saying. It's good stuff.
yeah, maybe we're gonna know. There's some stuff we're gonna read there. But we move on there, guy. I'm just gonna keep
Yeah, yeah.
the sentence hanging.
Let me go down. Let me go down a bit. Let me skip some of this stuff.
Somebody asked a
On the
question.
condo, no issues at all.
Terry
Just
Fleming.
find a deal. Jay, you are in a profession that will allow you to work well into your 70s or 80s with the production team. All you have to do is face the camera. I know this, Terry Fleming.
Terry is our number one
Terry,
supporter, guys.
Terry, I
From
know
one
this.
brother to another.
Terry, this is forever. Like YouTube and even what I do with my job, Terry, I talk for a living. Terry, I don't do hard work. I don't do
J,
manual labor.
J saliva is expensive. Just kidding.
I talk for a living. They pay me. They pay me very well to talk. I talk with you guys. I talk. That's what I do for my life. I talk for a living. And talking pays.
Yeah. No work, no pay. Just kidding.
Yeah. And see, Amy Johnson said, I like you and your videos. I want to do all this stuff you're talking about.
Thanks,
Yeah, and
Annette.
that's why I'm gonna show it. Emmett, I'm gonna show it. And that's why like a lot of times I show places to live. A lot of times people don't watch the video. The majority don't watch the videos.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, people don't watch it, but I'll still show it. I don't care. Like seriously, like it'll get 500 views and I'll still show it because that's the future. That's my future. That's what I intend on doing. So I'll continue to talk to it about it. And that what happens is a lot of times people try to push you towards what do you call that? The drama videos and like I do them and my life has been nothing but drama. And
We
it's
have a
been
full
really
of
been
drama
happening.
in the
But
past 2 weeks, guys. Full of
still, that's not
drama.
all it's gonna be, you know. Things are not gonna always be drama in the Philippines. So I'm not gonna continue to make it and continue to talk about drama in the Philippines. I'm gonna show the Philippines, and if people choose not to watch it, they don't want to see the Philippines. Like, are you really watching a channel for seeing Philippines? Because you're not watching the Philippines, you're watching drama,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, that's what I
Because
would
they
say.
said drama is good for the blood.
Drama's good for the blog, but the things that people saying, it's like, of course, I can show you drama, but it's not going to be all drama. It's going to be normal things too.
So the Wallace Life said, "Hello, the professor and Reese." Yep, that's where I'm retiring. And then the Wallace Life said, "We have a condo in Davao. Yeah, we know that it does an
Hmm.
ano to, SMDC. Next year, we'll look for a condo in Manila near the Mall of Asia." Oh, actually, the Shell residence was a good. place, they're actually building more there. That's a good place to.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure it's very expensive because it's too close to Omawa, right?
Yeah.
So Link has a question for you. Okay.
Is it a
Below the professor because they're saying hello to each other there.
Jay? What?
The Black Filipino
Say,
TBO, Jay.
Jay, I
Mhm.
do floor plan visuals as well. I work in that arena as well to get the homeowner their ideas to carry over to their builder. Helping out a friend right now. Email me. Okay.
All right. So he's doing. Are you an architect or something? Are you an engineer? Are you
Good
a
afternoon. What's
foreman
up?
or
I will
four
not
two?
be vaccinated. When can I go to the Philippines? I don't know. Right now they open it up to fully vaccinated people. I heard somebody got in Thailand without being vaccinated. It was bugged out. I said, huh?
Yeah.
But
I
I was
was
shocked.
watching this girl in TikTok and she's a Filipina. The boyfriend bring her to Thailand, and then from Thailand, from US, he fly to, I don't know if it's in US or UK, but he fly to Thailand, and then when they doing a live stream, they show out how they met up and everything, how they met in the video. But anyway, when they doing a live stream, he said, "I'm not yet vaccinated. I don't know how we're able to enter, but he may be like use a lot of, I don't know how we're able to enter
Yeah,
Thailand
I
without
work it out.
vaccination, but." You can enter the Philippines without vaccination too. Remember, there's in the report you did before.
Well, no, if you are a ballot buying, you're ballot buying coming to Philippines or you're a permanent resident, you come out and get vaccinated.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
is be a permanent resident. Because when I came back in, there's no issues. And if
We're
I
not
left
sure
out and
about
come
the
back in, there'd be
tourist.
no issues. Yeah.
Mm,
Now I don't know about tourists. Tourists, they're trying to make everybody get vaccinated.
so go next.
But hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon.
Guys, if you're late, guys, you can rewind
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
video because Jay talked about the topic already. Now we're reading
Yeah.
the comments. The title is already in the first part of this video.
And so yeah,
Good afternoon.
so the Philippines is on track to opening up possibly by early next year. Yeah, I think so.
Who
I won't be
said that?
surprised if it's the end of this year.
Ah, they're talking to
To
each
be
other here.
honest,
Hi, Yang.
when visa expires
Hi,
every
Mike.
3 years, where do foreigners go before being vetted back into the Philippines? Well, I don't know. I think Philippines will actually. I don't know. I think because if you get an SRV visa, that's the thing. When you're here, it is expensive to have because you gotta have a certain amount of money in the
Mhm.
bank. But
No, because if Philippines is open, you can always go back here because
yeah,
he
you
said
could
that
even come back. Yeah.
when visa expires every 2 years, where the foreigners go before getting back, you can go to Malaysia and go back here. It depends which one is a little bit not too strict.
Hmm.
You can go. Thailand is a little bit strict right
Yeah.
now, as of
That's what
now.
happened with me though, because when I was in the Philippines, I think after like a year and a half, me and Kate were traveling all over the place. We went to Thailand twice, and so that's what I was doing. I was doing that, and I didn't have to think about the 3 years. I was just traveling and having fun. I suggest it to everybody. You come here, don't let it be a last stop. While you can, while the world is still open, get around.
Yeah, and also if you're married already and you're not getting permanent resident yet, go outside the country with your girl, with your wife, go back in balikbayan visa. You have
Hmm.
already a 1 year visa right away.
Yeah,
So if you get married and you're not planning to get the probationary yet, as of yet, just
and that's what happened with me, guys.
travel outside the
When me
country
and
and
Kate
go back
traveled
right
out, when
away.
I came back, whole year.
Jay have a two balikbayan visa, guys,
Yeah, I had two of them.
before we do the permanent resident.
Yeah.
So where are you now? Let's go. Smash the like button, guys. Thank you, the professor.
So
Philip
when
Jones.
opened,
When
yeah,
open, there will be a huge influx of Chinese and Koreans that will drive prices up.
yeah.
Actually, right
Actually,
now
no,
there's a lot
they're
already.
already in because they all got SRV visas. Guys, the Chinese and the Koreans had SRV visas for years. That's why there's so many still in the country. Like I'm sure in even in the main islands and Baraka, they were still there the whole time because they all have SRVs. They smart. They've been doing business here for so many years. Chinese and Koreans.
No, they have different visa name. Let me see.
No, they have the SRV bit.
No, because when I'm looking for the result of your, no, we're still waiting for J, permanent resident, guys, until now. When I was looking at it, this is what I see here. Let me see.
What do you see?
Now you can read the comments. I'll just
I
go
heard
now.
that I heard the Filipino military was harsh to non-Filipino tourists and stuff during the lockdown. That true? Well, I haven't had any problems, but I was in like certain. I was in areas where there were a lot of like the police were issues. Like I was in Pasig, like Manila, it could have been an issue. I was in Manila, or in like Pasig. I was in Pasig. So
This is the visa of most of the Chinese guys. 9G commercial conversion. That's their visa. 9G commercial conversion. Mostly there's a lot here. I
all
don't know if you can
Chinese.
see. I don't know if you can see. That's all 9G conversion. 9G conversion. This is all the one working in the game. I forgot the game that they call.
Again,
I forgot the game that people playing. It's like a casino.
gambling.
No, of course it's gambling.
Hmm.
But I mean, there's a name
The
of the
slot
casino.
machines.
Yeah, but it's online, online,
Oh,
online game. I forgot the name. If you know, guys,
oh,
comment down below.
they what's the name? What do you call them?
I forgot the name of it.
They're like the guys, the casino dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, they did. Yeah, Philip Jones said it. Yeah, there are several casinos in Clark owned by the Chinese. Yeah, they own that kind of stuff, like the
Yeah.
gambling.
Mm-hmm.
They run the gambling. It's like that. They're like the Vegas in the Philippines. Those
Mm-hmm.
guys. Yeah, and there's even one out here, guys, where I'm at. I'm going there one day. I'm gonna be surprised if it's owned by Chinese people.
Which
It's like
one?
the slot machines right at the back
Mm,
of my house. They got the slot machines over there.
where are we now?
They got say Angeles City is like Las Vegas. You would say, yeah, yeah,
Guys, there's one casino that they're building there, and it looks so nice.
that's gonna change
I
things.
didn't show it to you. I should show it to you earlier. I see it online. Somebody posted it
It's
on
like Las
Facebook.
Vegas, but with the prostitution is a lot more prominent because Las Vegas it's crazy out there. In fact, everybody's a prostitute in Vegas.
So Ocam said Las Vegas on steroids, my friend. I don't
Yeah,
know. Dexter Perkins said there's a lot of situation you can get into when you're younger that you can lose your life or freedom. You think they will allow Americans to teach casino dealers?
to teach casino dealers. Well, I don't know. I don't
O-
think so.
Ocam Reeser said you won't find a good girl like like Kay though in
No,
Hangali City.
you can
There's
find
a
them in Angeles
lot,
City, but
guys,
not working
better
there.
than me.
No, you can find a good girl, but not broken.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because there's
there's
a
good
lot of
girls in
yeah. I
Angeles
have
City.
friends that
Yeah,
living in Angeles and she's not.
yeah, it's a lot of girls in
There's a
Angeles
lot.
that's not
Yeah.
in that. Like sometimes think, oh, you from here, and the guy was, oh man, and it's
Yeah,
not even that
that's
case.
the
Yeah,
only thing. The walking street and all the bars, they're
yeah,
leaving a bad reputation for all the
yeah.
good girls in Angeles City. But
Hmm.
there's a lot of girls, I'm sure better than me. You can find girls that really like professional, not
Well, you
professional.
can find good girls because you gotta think, guys. The girls, even the girls that work in the bar, they find them from the surrounding areas. So, and thanks a lot for the super chat. What's the kick it? Who's that? D Walker, thanks for the super chat, man. But no, there's a
Thank
lot
you
of.
for the super
See, the
chat.
thing is, with areas like Angela City, right? Over by that area, they find the girls over by the nearby surrounding areas. And I
Hmm.
forgot where the girls are coming from. It's a certain. What's the area they find them from? I seen it on the sex trafficking Philippines sex trafficking
What
thing.
do you mean?
Where the girls are coming from? They're coming from like a certain town. Most of the girls.
I
It's
don't know.
nearby. It's like a province nearby. But anybody coming from the nearby province, and yeah, that's where like all the girls are. So you go to that province, you mess around. It's that's the thing. Don't go to Angeles City. You better off going to the surrounding areas. Seriously, because you'll find those girls before they get to Angeles.
Mhm.
For real. Like you find them in the surrounding areas, and you find the girls there. Like I said, if you're in there hanging around Angeles City, say, you know what? Let me go take a
No,
loop
because
around
Angeles,
Pampanga.
Pampanga is big, guys,
Yeah, I know.
and there is a lot of tourist
But that's what
destination
I'm
there.
saying. You go around it, go around the surrounding areas.
Don't stay in the walking
Yeah,
street,
yeah, yeah,
guys.
yeah. But no, go around, yeah, and search for your girl there. Maybe if you dibble and dabble in the girls at Angeles, so you know what, let me just take a look on the outskirts and go find a girl to be with, you know?
Maybe they a girl working in the department store or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
But you know
exactly.
that they're not.
Exactly.
But you will know. You just need to be careful on. You just need to do your research, guys.
Yeah.
China, Sudi Bulkan has a question. How do you get mail with no numbers on the buildings? Do they call you to pick it up at the postal location? I can answer that, but you can answer it.
Okay, good answer, okay.
So my answer for that is all of the houses here has number. Our house has number. In a condo, there's also number. So everything has number. China. So if ever you live in a condo, they have their own mailbox where you can get your email or your mail from your mailbox. If you're living here, you can put your own mailbox outside your gate or your door so that people can you can receive it. But if it's a big one, usually you can pick it up in post office. If it's really a big product you're sending to someone, it should be picked up in the post office.
Hmm.
So it depends.
And so let me see. Flip Jones said, doing business in the Philippines. If you want to be a millionaire in the Philippines, bring 2 million with you. Not a good place to start a business. Well, well, there's ways though, Philip. There's ways, you know. And yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but there's ways. There's ways to do business here. You gotta be
Just make sure you don't bring the 2 million
no,
with you.
yeah, no, no, don't do that.
Yeah, you
But
cannot enter. You cannot ride the airplane.
Philip Jones, see out here in the Philippines, right? There's a certain way that you kind of have to be, but not. You gotta, of course, follow how the law of the land, but still, it's kind of like when you have someone doing something for you, you have to be on top of it. Okay, you can't do any. You guys already know that we're building a home. So it's like the same thing with business. You can't give somebody money to do a project for you, and then that be that, because then you can't manage it. So and that goes to show that's how everything is in a business in the Philippines. Unless it's a business person that's known and trusted, that are going to stand by their word. Most of the time, that may not be the case unless the person is Americanized or from somewhere else, or Filipino that's been somewhere else outside of the country. Because if not, most of the time, like 90% of the time, and I'm not exaggerating, it's going to be a person that, you know, just doesn't get it, doesn't click. You got to be careful in the Philippines. But if you keep that in mind, and then even the same thing, like with having somebody, oh yeah, I built a home on my land, kind of stuff. I'm not trying to whoever said that earlier, but oh no, that's like you gotta like red flags go right there. Oh no, no, red flags have to go up right away because you can get done super dirty. There's nothing you can do about it.
And
Once
also,
they get you out of that, you can't do nothing.
I just want to add with
Okay.
that too. Um, Make sure you don't do. There's a lot of issue already, like dealing with relatives and
Mm-hmm.
building a business. If your wife or your girlfriend, and then like, oh, let's do business with my uncle, or let's do business with my aunt. Don't do the
Nope.
business. For example, oh, let's hire this as the secretary in the business. Don't do that. Try to hire someone that you really, of course, someone that really not related to your family member. Some is successful, but mostly not. It's better if you have hire someone that is not related to your girlfriend or your wife family. Because if you fire them, there's no like, oh, they're for me. Like there's no emotion attached.
Mm-hmm.
You fire them because they really doesn't do their job. And also, don't bring 2 million. You cannot bring 2 million in the Philippines. And
Yeah.
when you ride an airplane,
Well, he
they're
knows
gonna
that. He
know.
knows that.
Huh?
He knows that. I know Philip Jones knows that.
Okay.
You do know that, right, Philip?
Because 10,000, you
You
cannot
can't.
bring
He
more
can't even.
than 10,000
He can't.
in your
They'll
pocket.
turn him around.
Yeah, it's already like announcement.
They won't even let him on
in
the
the
plane.
airplane.
It's just like first they're gonna think where you get this money from because you bring all that money on the plane.
Or just put it in a bank. You can withdraw
No,
it here.
they'll confiscate it from him. They try to confiscate it from him.
Jay, put it in his bank in
Yeah,
US.
I
He
know.
can withdraw it
Of
here
course,
when you
yeah,
arrive
of
here.
course. But
Anyway,
still, not all at once.
of course, of course not. It's just gonna be hard for you to withdraw because
It
you can
is.
withdraw 40K. Jay can able to withdraw 50K a day, right?
Yeah.
In BPI, he can withdraw 50K a day in BPI, but
Mm-hmm.
use BPI, guys, if you're gonna withdraw some money here.
Yeah, for VPI is the way to go.
All right. So, hello, Balot John. He's from Bakersfield, California. Welcome. Tony is home already. He's driving earlier.
Mm.
You want to read William
Well,
Fowler?
yeah, but have y'all been to Malabon Zoo and seen the bear there? I think about him a lot. They call him the dancing bear, but he's not dancing. He's just acting all crazy and stuff because he's stressed.
What is he talking
no,
about?
no, it's just they call him the dancing bear, but he's not dancing. He's just acting crazy because he's stressed. Yeah, because he's locked in the cage, so of course he's stressed. Um, he's like, Oh, that's the dancing bear.
That's not a bear. That's ano tawag
Oh yeah,
dito?
fucking the
That's
gorilla.
the monkey.
But no, he's probably moving around like a
gorilla.
gorilla. He's probably moving around like a gorilla, confused and stressed.
I like panda. I like panda. It's so cute.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on because everybody they're
Yeah,
talking.
see, you starting to bulk up, bro. Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm so late. Let me skip past some of this.
Yeah, I know.
Do they get
Then
ATMs at hospitals? Yeah, they still have ATMs at hospitals now. What is the kind of maintenance and repairs? Let me see. Let me read some of these.
Guys, good news. There is also ATM inside the 7-Eleven in Manila.
Yeah.
Within Manila, I'm not sure in other.
Not in other places, but
Here
in
it
Manila.
doesn't have it here.
Probably, I don't know if it's Cebu. We haven't known. We haven't gone there, but
In Manila?
also in hospitals in Manila, it's ATMs in the front a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
It's ATM in the front. Almost every hospital.
Or if not, you can just go to 7-Eleven
Yep,
because
7-Eleven.
most of 7-Eleven has ATM. Very convenient. I'm happy because Thailand, guys, every 7-Eleven in Thailand has ATM machine, even in the deep in the province.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy they have ATM finally because sometimes it's so hard to go around, right, and find an
Go
ATM.
to the bank, yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of bank even here in this place.
It is. That's what I said. It's like it's not even like the province.
Yeah.
It's like a major city out here.
We're in a city.
We're in the city part of the province. We're in the
Mhm.
city part, yeah.
So let's go to Link. J Bro, go back to province. Some of us want some from there, and the more down to earth she is, the better. What gets me is why do K not interview them, explain to them about this? No.
Well, listen, guys. I'm trying to get K on it. Listen, K has to do it for me.
No, because
let me
somebody was
finish.
gonna comment like, "Oh, why you?"
No, K. Because if K talks to these girls, they'll open up much more. I'm a guy. It's not even the fact that I don't speak Tagalog. I'm a guy. If K starts talking, okay, thank you. Okay, you need to start talking to these girls.
The only thing is, somebody commented on Jay was talking to the girl
No.
in Taita. He said, "Oh, you know,
Ignore
like
that,
your
kid.
husband doesn't know how
Okay,
to ask
no.
question." I was like,
No.
Jay asked me to ask question. This
No.
guy is like,
No, ignore that, kid.
yeah, I know.
No,
It's
because
like,
some people gonna comment that just don't get it. They don't understand things. They don't understand that people gonna be more comfortable talking to you.
yeah, I know.
Even if I spoke Tagalog, those girls are more comfortable talking to you.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. No, but you're right though. I really need K's help to talk to these girls because if K talks to these girls, they're just gonna open up like a flower in bloom. Just seriously, it's gonna be wild. What's going on, Phil?
Only
Chilling,
thing
chilling.
some of them doesn't speak English, so we really need to translate it
Yeah.
whenever.
Anything you miss living away from the city? No, not at all. I'll tell you what I miss. I miss the toothpaste because we need more toothpaste. We don't use fluoride, so we use the toothpaste without fluoride.
Where are you?
So I miss the toothpaste. I'm over at the top, and that's really it. Everything else is out here, so I don't really miss anything because the toothpaste I can order it online. So I'm gonna have to order some toothpaste online.
No, I was laughing with Occam's Razor. He said, Jay's dating service, you get your own K or your money back. Sign up today.
Yeah, nobody back, but yeah. But yeah, no, something like that. No, but no, a lot of times, you know, when you guys see, and that's the thing too. Like guys say, you can meet them when you come here, but sometimes you guys may only be coming for a week, and that's not really enough time to meet a girl and get to know her. That's enough time to meet a girl and bang her. Really, I mean, who you gonna get to know in a week? You know, so yeah, that's the thing.
If you come here, guys, if you have budget anyway, just stay at least a month or two.
Yeah, but a lot of people can't stay for a month or two.
I know. It's, especially if you
So
have
it's hard.
work,
You can come here, you meet a girl, and it's like you still don't know her.
That's why sometimes online is okay.
Yes, it is.
You meet the girl, you know her already.
This is the only thing though, is online.
Just be careful, guys.
It's been ruined.
Yeah.
By the Filipinos that are scammers,
Mm-hmm.
and also by the websites that allow it.
Because there's a lot of good girls that want to date online, but they're being ruined by these girls who's asking money.
They are.
And people think like, oh, the Filipino are scammer, but they're not.
They do.
And
they
it's
think
really
that.
sad.
Yep. They think that, and you know, and the reason why they keep scamming is because of the guys that are on there. That when a woman asks for money, they just keep giving it, and not even that giving it because they want to be with the Filipino. There are a lot of guys that are giving women money to take their clothes off. guys.
Mhm.
Like there's women. This is real, guys. There's women online, right? There's guys online. There's women online that say, "Hey, yeah, I want some money," right? And there's guys that don't even look to date these women. They just simp perverts. Go, you want some money? Okay, show me something. And you know what? There's Filipinos that do it. And guys, and I told you about it before, where I've had a woman. I was trying to get an interview, and she just was like, "Hey, look, well, no, you got to pay," and was like, and talked to me like I was a trick, and I was like, "No, I'm really just trying to get an interview for YouTube." And it was horrible. And Kay was right next to me. Kay's looking. I'm like, "Hey, you see this?" And I'm like,
Yeah, he was
I
in
told
the
her like I'm married.
skeptical.
I told her, right, Kay, I'm married. And I just really explained to her like I'm married. I'm not looking for that. Like I'm really looking for an interview. And then she finally got it and then said, "Oh, okay." And then it was like, "No, I don't want to interview with you now." I
Mhm.
should have got the interview and said, "Why are you like this?" Who I should have got the interview like that. Why are you like this? Why are you so adamant? I should have got that interview.
She's gonna ask for 10,000 pesos.
Yeah, she would say, "Oh no, I want 10,000 pesos for the interview." If I'd have said that, then it was
And she gonna
crazy.
they report to rapid tubo.
Yep.
So guys, it's really
Yeah.
it's really like it's really hard to date online to find the ideal girl or not
No,
ideal, but
yeah.
the girl that gonna.
Well, it takes longer. You
Mhm.
got to keep sifting through. Like guys, I know because when I was on a date set, right, and I was using it to like find women to talk to,
Mhm.
and this was and Kay seen it. Kay had access to the profile too, and it's really hard. Like I've seen it. I should have did an experiment and made a YouTube video, right?
Mhm.
I should have did an experiment, and that's what I should have did and said, man, because I seen it, but I seen it though. I didn't do it for an experiment. I was doing it to get interviews and to get more interesting content for you guys. But I was like, wow, and I stopped doing it because it was just too much.
Mhm.
It was too much.
So let's move on.
Yeah.
Anything you will be miss living away from the city? I think you read that right?
One thing about the Philippines, when you have busy to handle, you can make it an adventure. Go see different things and play. That's true.
Where is
That
that?
is what the Philippines is.
Hmm.
Yeah, Philippines is like that. You see, you can own a condo, but it'd be best to own it in the city so you can rent out to tourists. Yeah, my
Hmm.
condo in the city would definitely be best in the city.
That's what I'm saying. If it's
Mhm.
you're not really staying in the province, have a condo. That's why that Mike said here. Follow up comment here. If you're not going to use the condo for investment purposes, don't buy. Hello, Philly
Who
chillin'.
does the condo maintenance and repairs? You do.
Yeah,
It's yours once it's yours.
yeah. If there's a repair, there's a utility in the condos. There's a utility man there. Like you just gonna know his number or go to the admin and then who's the person in charge here, and then you're gonna call and you're just gonna tip like 300, 500. It depends on the amount of work is doing in the house. So
Hmm.
sometimes we tip like we give him 500. It depends on how much he did in your house.
And Terry Fleming said, "I don't see
Oh
why I
wow.
should have rent to own in my own name with 25-year contract at 64. I don't see another 25 years left.
Hmm.
Yeah, until you live to be 89."
I know.
But now you have the money anyway.
How old is he?
64.
Oh, he's 64.
But no, you probably have the money anyway. But no, I see. No, Terry Fleming. I don't think it's anything wrong with Vincent own.
Because
Yeah,
Terry,
even if he wasn't good, even if he was 24.
if you're buying a house here and you have enough money, you can buy a house for 1.8 million. You don't need to wait for 25 years.
Yeah,
If you have like 2
20,
million or
30, about thirty
you have
thousand.
a
The
own
house is
house,
yours. Yeah.
yeah. You can pay. There's always like you can pay for 5 years for in pag-ibig they do like 25 years, but if you have cash out right away, like cash out 1 to 1.5 million, the rest you pay for like 2 years. You don't need to. It depends on
Hmm.
how house is buying though.
Yeah.
Can you ship your own motorbike over from the states and own it like a Harley? What's a
Well,
like a Harley?
like
What's
a
that?
Harley boat. It's more like a Harley. You want to ship a Harley over there because they really don't. I'm think that I don't know if there's any Harley. Have you seen Harley Davidson dealer?
I
I
don't
haven't
know.
seen
I
one.
don't even know what's Harley.
Harley's a Harley's a motorcycle, but
Okay. Sorry.
you can. I just don't know the price of it, but you can ship your bike over here and own it.
Yeah,
You gotta register it. Yeah.
you're gonna ship it by a big boat, right?
Yeah.
Unless it fit in the airplane.
Well, no, you ship it in
It's
a
gonna
boat.
be expensive
Too
though.
expensive. Plane will be expensive. Even more expensive.
Dexter have a question. Jay, you can get a resort style pool. You're built in the Philippines for less than. Oh no, it's not a question. It's saying a statement for less than 30,000 USD.
And the wise I said the condo is not for us to live in. It's only for us to generate money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're having an SMDC Davao, SM Davao.
Hmm.
I think that's in Davao, SMDC, right? On sponsor.
And then the guy in Oakland Fraser said, crap, rented out to the guy building a 400K house upcharge. And D Walk said, "Hey, what's up, brother?" D Walk is coming in from Facebook. Hey, what's up, brother? I'm so ready for the Philippines to reopen. I'm here in Texas, anxious to get back to start the K1 visa process for my fiance there. I visited there in 2017, so ready to get back. Proud of you and your wife's achievements there. Also plan on moving there to open a couple of businesses in the future. Like your entrepreneur mindset, it's more beneficial to live there and open businesses versus in America. No, it is beneficial to live here and do businesses. It's actually um, like way 10 times cheaper to get something started and make it work. For advertising everything you want to do for it, it's just better. But you gotta be comfortable and more and feel safe doing it. There's different ways to do it. You just got to get into it. Just go for it. You can't be scared of money. Scared money don't make money. You know. So you got to get out there and risk and take a little bit of risk. And you do that, and you'd be surprised that it's successful. And then you be making $1 million, stuff to $1 million, and you be shocked and say, "Man, I'm happy I took that risk because it's actually working." Because if you're making $1 million a year, you live it. If your business can make $1 million a year, you live it. If your business can make 100,000 pesos, no, not half that, 100,000. If you can make 500,000 pesos a year, even you still live it. So yeah, think about it like that. To generate money to pay off for our house. Yeah, I heard that.
We will try, guys, if we can interview the owner of the restaurant that we will visit. They just opened September. The place
Yeah.
is super nice.
He's an American. Is he
no,
American?
He looked like from
He
Italy.
can really.
He looked like Italian.
I'll see if he let me interview him. I'll see.
See if
Hey
we can
guys,
say
all the way
it.
from Trinidad. Love your videos. Planning to try there. I watch all
Hi,
your stuff,
Michael
Jay.
Glode.
You're positive. You're honest, and I soak up your knowledge, bro.
Thank you,
So
Okam.
I don't stumble. Yeah, I'm happy you do, man. Because
So Young and John is talking to each other here.
no, I tell you guys those things because these are things that happen, and a lot of things I talk about like that's the experience really that happens here, and it can really happen to you. So that's why I talk about it.
So we have here, Emmett said, thank you for the great video. I hope you keep it going. Thank you, Emmett Johnson, for watching. I'll be in Manila by January 10th from Yank in the Philippines.
Mhm.
Okam said, I met up with my cousin I haven't seen in years, told him about the Philippines and moving there. He ended up having the same plan and watch your channel too.
Oh wow.
LOL, you're a celebrity stateside, bro. LOL. Wow, that's nice to know that he's also watching your channel, his channel too.
Well, no, I'm only a celebrity for the guys that want to get over to the islands. For the guys that want to get free. And I got to do a video. I seen somebody talk about something the other day. I said, "Oh, I didn't messed up." I feel like he knew. I feel like he knew I was gonna do something with it too when he said it. The way he said it, I said, because I messaged him before. I was like, I think you may have watched my videos. I don't want to say the name, but I said,
Yeah, I don't know.
because he's saying like he know I'm watching.
Don't tell them the name because he didn't tell me the name yet.
Yeah, I didn't say the
Just
name.
kidding.
Well, no, we'll see. You'll see the video.
So Link have this. The Block Filipino TV. My skills are basque. My working experience grew up my skill set in many areas. Like in floor planning, I will do also 3D elevation if needed for visual presentation.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's trying to get a house presentation for us, huh?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh, for sure, the Chinese and Koreans
Yes,
are
sir.
traveling to the Philippines on a weekly basis. Check out
Mhm.
Flight Tracker 24, and you can see flights going to the Philippines
wow.
from China. Mike, you love to travel. They had them coming in straight from Wuhan and right into Boracay. So when things happened in 2019, I said it made sense. I didn't know that there was a bunch of people from Wuhan on the island with me and Cam and Boracay. It's wow. I
In
didn't know.
Boracay, I feel like this not Boracay no more because
It was
it's
China.
mostly
It was little
Chinese
China.
and Korean. I was like,
It was
What
Little
is
China from
this?
Wuhan.
It's not from Wuhan.
Yeah, but babe,
Stupid.
it was direct flights from Wuhan. It was Wuhan. Wuhan was in Morocco. That's how I get out here, guys.
I was like,
Seriously.
what is this? It was like, it's not in the Philippines.
All right, listen.
So
I'm just gonna be honest with you, real. It was straight from Wuhan, right? And Kate got to Wuhan. She got it. I didn't get it. That's why I knew.
That's the time
I was.
when
I'm
the
not
virus
was
is
immune.
starting.
It started.
Guys,
Kate got it,
2019 November 2019.
and I didn't even get it.
In Boracay.
I didn't even get it.
Mhm.
I got it, I'm sure, but my immune system is so strong. I didn't get sick, nothing. And then I took the natural remedies because cough medicine none of that was working for Kay. So we both. I took the remedies with her. That's what it was. That's why I forgot it.
So Terry has a question for you. Terry Fleming, or supporter from one brother to another.
Mhm.
Is the Chinese gaming industry run by the Chinese mafia, Jay?
I'm sure. I'm
Hi,
sure, Terry Fleming.
Productives. Hello to
I'm
them.
sure. I'm
Hello.
sure it is ran by them. I wouldn't doubt it. Yep. I wouldn't doubt they got their hand in the Philippines in so many ways. I wouldn't doubt it.
D Walker deleted this comment, but thank you for the super chat, D Walker.
I respect them, man. I respect the Chinese a lot. They do that in every country. Every country they got their hand in, even America. China has their hands in every country. Africa, any country you can think of, China's there. Seriously.
Yeah, I know.
China.
I remember somebody posted in Facebook like saying,
Even in the West Indies too, like in Trinidad. But as a guy from Trinidad here, tell me how many Chinese people you see serving food out there.
there's a lot of
Seriously, they're
Chinese in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Of course, Singapore, of course, that's given. But in Malaysia, I was like, there's a lot of Chinese here too.
Everywhere.
In Thailand, there's a bunch of Chinese there.
Everywhere.
So let's go to Lee Robinson. He said, greetings and blessing. Can someone explain to me about international vaccine verification form to enter the Philippines?
I have no idea about that.
Yeah, I know. But I think you mentioned that in the update before.
I probably did.
You need to.
I don't remember it though.
If ever you show your vaccination card, I'm not really sure. I cannot.
What's the question again?
He said, "Can someone explain to me about international vaccine verification form to enter the Philippines?"
Well,
Let me
I have
read
no
that.
idea.
I think we.
You can Google that and look it up.
You okay?
It was fun.
Drink some water, baby.
I need water.
We did an update before about that. I don't know where it is, but it was in the video that Jay posted, babe. If ever, not really the form, but I don't know. I cannot give idea. We need to do a research about it. But if ever anyone knows about it, just help Lee. We have no idea right now.
Yeah, right now, no, right now.
Link said the Black Widow, Yo Jay, do me a huge favor. Ask Kay, can she sing the Philippine national song for us? I want to learn it for personal reason. Thanks, Kay. Please. Oh my gosh, I cannot sing. Link. My voice is not really good. It's gonna be raining here.
People can say, "Hey, what's up, brother? Hope this is true. Been since 2017 since my visit. Ready to get back to start my fiance's K1 visa process. I'm here in Texas, CL, Mr. Delhi." Well, look back on the live, D Walker, and you'll see Philippines is still. It's gonna hit alert 2 by like November 15th, and then after that alert 1, then it'll open. So it usually right now it's been every 2 weeks. It's been switching to the next alert. So you're looking at early next year, maybe in this year. It's not open yet though. But it's working on it. They're working on it.
But I'm gonna sing a little bit.
Yeah, sing it.
Bayang magiliw. Oh my gosh. You know, people are very strict in the way you sing it.
Yeah, no, sure.
Wireless and silanganan. Oh my gosh, I don't know the song.
Oh.
I was singing it. Wait lang.
Okay, don't know the anthem.
Lupang hinirang. Wait lang, I didn't memorize it no more because it's been a long time since the last time they played that when you watch movie before, right, baby?
Mm-hmm. Every time we went to movie theater, they play before every movie. They play the national anthem. Mahanagili.
Bayang magiliw. This one, Bayang magiliw.
Palis nagsilanganan. Alab na puso. Sa didiwil na buhay. Lupang pinanayang. Duyan ka ng magiging. Sa manupi. Di ka pasilili.
Pasisiil.
pasisiil sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong buhay.
Bugaw.
Bugaw. Yeah, you
May
finish.
dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya'y kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng hatid pagsinta. Buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya ng may mang-aapi ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Sorry guys, I'm not a singer because people are very strict, like some Filipino, oh, I didn't sing it the right way. You know, during the boxing of Manny Pacquiao, they're really strict, like, oh, sing it. They really like, there's a lot of critic if you didn't sing the national anthem properly. But I hope, Link, you like the song. Please don't bash me, guys. Are trying my best to sing it properly. Anyway, um, Boom J, hello, good evening, J and K here from Southern California. You mentioned a good money sender. It's not a good money sender. Boom J, I'm talking about when you arrive here in the Philippines. B is it's sorry, it's not. I pronounced it incorrectly. It's B as in boy. BPI Bank is the best place for you to withdraw money, especially if you're withdrawing around 50K a day. Because that time when Jay is he's getting salary every week, right? So I don't know when his previous job, he got paid like monthly, and then we need money that day. Sometimes they're able to withdraw 20K first, another 20K, and actually he doesn't withdraw and another 10K. So 20K you can withdraw right away in BPI. It depends also on your bank how much is the what do you call this, the daily allowance they call that on your daily limit on your bank in US. So Jay's bank in his PayPal card, it has around like 50K limit, so you're able to withdraw 50K every week. So anyway, let me read this comment now. Hopefully those ATMs work. Yeah, actually it's working. BPI is good. I'm not sure, it depends on the bank, but Jay's bank is working. You just need to pay 250. 250, right?
250, yeah.
250 per withdrawal. So for example, you withdraw 20K, 250 plus another 20K, this is gonna be 500, and another 10K, so it's 750.
But guys, black eyed peas in the Philippines, sitaw.
Hmm?
Black eyed peas.
Sitaw?
Sitaw. Sitaw is black eyed peas.
So he just bought something
Yeah.
like a blanket
I
piece.
got some
He's
sitaw.
cooking it right now. It's
It's
already.
ready. Yeah.
I turned off because it cooked faster than the
other ones, yeah.
red beans. Okay.
We cooked it for an hour though.
Okay.
Let's
So
just-
let me clarify the millionaire comment.
Gotta
It's
add
an
some more
old
flavor
joke
to it.
from people that have tried to do business in the Philippines. I have one more year to live there. Retired. I won't need to earn money.
Mhm.
Okay. I have one more year to live there. Retired. I won't need. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, my thing.
It's
Yeah.
a joke. Okay. Hmm?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, really, me myself, I wouldn't really need to make money in the Philippines. I can make all my money in the States, which I will still be making money in the States.
Mhm.
I'll still be doing investment deals in the States, all that stuff. But why not try to do it in the Philippines too, right? Like, that's what I want to do.
Hi, Icon 3037. Welcome
And
to
thank you for
regular
the new
member. We have
Icon 3037. Thank you for becoming a new member.
And welcome.
And
Good night from Jack Hobson. Philip John said, I've been all over the Philippines over 25 visit in 5 years. Okay, that's good to know. I think he's the one who mentioned about I gotta just gonna bring 2 million.
mhm.
It's a joke. That's what he said.
Mm.
Roy Jones said, "Kay, you're matchmaking me." I don't know, but we're just gonna try, guys, if we can interview some girls once we're able to settle down, because we have a lot of things to
Yeah,
unpack,
we
guys.
sure do. We didn't even unpack yet. That whole room was full of clothes in there. Clothes
Yeah.
and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, the house
Yeah,
is like, as long as we can, we have a bed and we can sleep in,
Yeah.
because we're too busy last week and it's really
Last
too
week, man,
much.
that noise killed us because when it's really noisy, guys, we can't operate. But me and Kay were looking, and there's some other places here. We're not gonna buy another one yet, but because actually, I'll tell you guys later. I don't want to have one more bit more.
Outcome said, come for a week, LOL. Just go to Walking Street, LOL. No long-term relationship for you. And Big Roy said, good evening, Jay from Little Rock, Arkansas. Hello, Big Roy. Outcome said, the better males giving girls cash for pictures is just crazy. They ruin for the real dudes. Yeah.
They do.
The professor used his entry, member for 14 months. J, 2021 almost over. Catch up. You understand what I'm saying?
No, no.
Oh, Jay doesn't get what you say, the professor. He said the 2021 is almost over. We need to read faster. But if he's talking about reading the comment faster, the 2021 is over. Or read faster. Be a cold day in hell. I hand over cash for picture of a girl in her birthday suit, please. Right?
Yeah, the guys are doing it though. Guys are doing it.
We're gonna be 2023, guys, before we finish the comments. So stay tuned and see you next year.
Where you at?
He here D Walker now. I think we're done with that.
Oh yeah, right here. Yeah.
Until ano, yeah, I heard that. Go down more. Hello, Josephine Scad. She's in Facebook from Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
We
Oh hey, what's up, brother?
who's that?
D Walker.
Ah, okay, yeah, that's
Hey,
it.
what's up, brother? I'm so anxious to get back there. Been since 2017, me and my fiance always talking about when I can return. Since my last visit there, ready to get the K1 visa process started.
Mm.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
There's a bunch of you guys that really want to meet their fiance.
Yeah,
And you know what, guys? I see the news that Hierarchy posted that there's a lot of investor coming to the Philippines. It's the girls, Filipina.
they're bringing they're selling the
You're
country.
like explaining?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Why? What happened?
No, just
Maybe drink a lot of water.
Oh, fine. I'm drinking tons of water. I drank the whole
William Fowler
fluid
said
earlier.
it's okay to meet a girl online, but make sure you take lots of pictures of you with her family because that's one thing that USCIS is looking hard at when investigate. Yeah, that's true, William. Investigator at K1 visa. That's the reason. I actually our original plan is bring me to US first, but I was telling Jay if you will bring me to US, you still need to visit the Philippines
Mm-hmm.
because we need to have pictures. We need to have evidence that we really meet. He cannot bring me to US without visiting me here in the Philippines. So and then we just ended up just getting married and do the spouse visa in the future, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I just ended up coming here and saying I'm staying. Okay,
just said I'm not
if
leaving.
you got any ideas getting into the states, that ain't happening no time soon. For real.
But no, before you come here,
Yeah, not to
we
do it.
decided
Yeah.
not to do
Yeah,
it.
because it's okay. I can go up my thing and live for
Mhm.
years and not worry about nothing.
So
And I
Mauricio
did it.
Moreno said, "When are they opening up again? I'm planning to go in March." There is, yeah, I answered this if you want to answer.
Mhm. Oh, let me see.
He said, "When they are opening up again, I'm planning to
Oh,
go in March."
Mauricio, definitely before March.
What?
Hopefully
Oh,
before
this is
March.
from Facebook.
Cool.
He's from Facebook, right?
No, it's from YouTube.
Ah, okay, okay. I thought he's from Facebook.
No,
We're not sure if when
yeah, I can't
because
say
he
when.
doesn't announce it yet, but they're preparing already in the article that we read. They're already preparing for the Philippines to open because it's from alert. It's going to be alert 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're saying that by December 1, they're planning to do alert 1, which is new normal. And there's a lot of fully vaccinated in Manila already. So, yeah.
Alert one. After that, if it's by December 1, by New Year or December,
Yeah.
country opening.
Jason Will said, my wife's cousin shipped his Mazda Miata to Angeles City. It's expensive because of the import taxes on top of shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Very expensive, guys. Bringing, just sending the T-shirt to all J subscriber, we spend like just in US, not other. No, we spent 10,000 already.
Mm-hmm.
That's for only 8 T-shirts. How much more if it's a motorcycle
Yeah,
or a car or something?
much more.
Jay, if you start that online dating thing, it might take you down dark avenue in life, man. Believe me, I once dated women who worked the street and and it messed up the entire live. So play the picture out.
Let me see.
Yeah, we did.
Well, no, I'm not gonna be. I say I'm not gonna be like involved in their life. Like I'm not gonna be, you know, involved. Like it won't be. It won't bring me down, dark alley.
No, because he's gonna be like, let them meet and then
Yeah.
talk, and then we out of the
I'm out of
picture
the way.
already.
Yeah.
I'll make sure Jay is out of the picture right away.
Yeah.
Stay home and sleep. Just kidding.
Well, no, I'm gonna my hands are not even gonna be on the site. My hands are gonna be on it to start it out, but then after that, it's gonna be employees running it for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jay's browsing some girls there too. Joking. Will said, "Hey, sorry, I'm late. You're late. 10 push up." Brian Burke, how is going? How's it going? Hope you finally have gotten some good rest, brother. Best wishes
Yes.
from Boston.
I think I
Yeah.
got all the rest today, man. I got all the rest. I slept literally 12 hours, no exaggerations. I slept for 12 hours because I woke up. You know how you wake up in the middle? If you sleep, I woke up at 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was up for like 15 minutes and went back to sleep. So it was almost continuous, maybe 12 hours, maybe 11 hours, 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Literally 12 hours I was asleep. Yeah.
So Philip Jones said China owns a ton of manufacturing facilities in the Philippines. Correct. There's a lot. Wuhan is a huge modern city. The skyscrapers light up like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
China is building a high-speed rail from Angeles City to Subic Bay. Oh, really? Wow. All right, so let me move on. The Chinese, Terry Fleming said the Chinese are small fry compared to America when it comes to exploitation, mafia or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, they are.
Solid stay strong.
But they,
Thank you
they,
for
they,
answering.
they have stronghold in the Philippines, though. Them, especially with the same things they do in China, they do here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So China is in the Philippines, definitely stronghold. America is nowhere near stronghold they have.
So Steve said China has the number one spot over the U.S. population in the Philippines. 30, giving numbers here. China also owns 80% of U.S. ports. Wonder why the ports are backlogged with ships sitting and waiting. All right, let's go up, guys. You're talking to each other. Those Dante Ellis, those the Philippines will have 20 hurricane a year. Yeah, I know. Hurricane and earthquakes, guys. Be prepared. Now we have to get Princess Raquel to sing it now. LOL. Cliff and Rule, two down and six more to go. Oh, the Link is like asking everybody to sing a song.
Mm.
Can you sing sometimes when we touch Manny Pacquiao? Jason, sometimes when we touch. He said, sing it like Manny Pacquiao.
Sometimes when we touch,
You know?
and love is awesome.
Oh, ano, sometimes like kita. Guys, those who people who request send a super chat. You're requesting, ano tawag ito, sing a song. Sing a song with a super chat.
Yeah.
Right?
Sing a song
Sometimes.
with a super chat. You
Sometimes.
sing up the songs you want us to
Just
sing.
we don't know how to sing, guys, and we're trying
Super
hard.
chat.
When we touch. Let me see. Like a Manny Pacquiao.
Mhm.
You ask me if I love you, and choke on my reply. I'd rather hurt you honestly than misled you with a lie. Oh my gosh.
Sometimes when we
Don't play
touch.
the song. We're gonna
What?
be copyrighted,
Hold on,
baby.
let me see if this is.
Grammarly Business is an AI-powered writing assistant, enabling teams around the world to reach their goals.
Let me see. It's the karaoke version.
Baby, you will be copyrighted.
Oh no, it's the karaoke version.
Even if I sing it, because I sing it the
You sing it, Kay. Sing it, Kay. Hold on, it's the karaoke. Hold up, guys. We gonna do one karaoke song. One.
Ask me
We
if
switch it up.
I love you.
Wait. Don't sing that one. Sing this
Maybe
one.
people are leaving.
Ain't nobody leaving. Kay, don't feel embarrassed, Kay.
I cannot sing, guys. So that's why I said send a super
Hold on,
chat
here you go.
because I cannot sing. This is karaoke.
Yeah.
Ask me if I love you, and you choke on my reply. I'd rather hurt you honestly than mislead you than lie. I cannot say.
And
And
who
who
am
I
I
am
to
to
judge
judge
you?
you on what you say or do? I'm only just beginning to see the real you. I can't sing, baby.
Sometimes when we talk,
We cannot sing, guys.
the honesty's too much,
You bother.
and I have to close my eyes and
I wanna hold you till I die. Till we both break down and cry. I wanna hold you till the fear in me subsides. Wow! Always doing video, then always carry telling with my pride. I lose the insecurity, some tenderness to find.
that's not
Copyright!
that's not copyright. It's
What
not copyright.
happened?
No, it's stop it.
Alright.
But yeah, guys, that's enough. That's enough.
See people leaving
Yeah,
already.
people left. Yeah, that's enough.
It's too much singing. Okay, let's go. Alright, they're talking to each other. I bet the reason why Kay paused and interviewing is also because it goes bad. She did not want none of us coming back to her piss off. Right, Kay? So Jay, how do we do this? No!
Do what?
The interviewing, no, because somebody commented like, oh, Kay is asking questions. It's like Jay doesn't know how to ask questions. It's like, I know how to. Jay
No.
asked me to ask questions.
Yeah, ask Kay to do that.
And
I
then
need Kay to do it actually because
somebody asked me like, why?
the women are more comfortable talking to Kay. Because when Kay asks questions, they are.
Mhm,
Because they're women, they're more comfortable talking,
mhm,
and it comes across better. But when I ask it, they feel like I'm trying to get with them or something. So you can tell that they feel like that because some of them get real happy, like, oh, yeah, we're dating for and you can tell like they feel like I'm trying to get with them or something.
Exotic Filipino. Hello, Sis Vicky. Terry Fleming said, should have explained that dating comment. I have 3 working girlfriends who ended up talking me into watching their backs, not thinking about what that made me. Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, Terry Fleming, you was doing something else. I don't know what kind of online dating you was doing. You was doing online dating like online pimping. You was pimping. You was pimping since been pimping. Terry Fleming is a pimp.
No, I think
He was doing this back in 1970s and that's the golden years of pimping.
no, maybe
70s and
is
60s.
he talking about that the girl fall in love with him or something? I don't
No,
know.
he said should I explain that dating comment? I had 3 working girlfriends.
People go back.
He had 3 working girlfriends. Terry, you was a pimp, bro. 3 working girlfriends? Hold up. Terry, you was pimping. 3 working
No, I
girlfriends?
said who ended up talking me into watching their backs, not thinking about what they made.
Watching their backs.
What are you
Terry,
watching their backs?
he was a little big because when you pimping, you got to make sure the tricks don't get out of that line. Terry was a pimp. Terry, you was a pimp. Terry.
Are you
Yeah.
joking?
No, yeah, babe. Terry was a pimp.
Are you a pimp? I'm just kidding.
And
Oh.
I delved in that myself. So Terry was a pimp. He was.
No, hi Vicky from me like William Fall. I think I can sell everything I own and scrape $150,000. I can draw my social security in 10 years. Is 150,000 enough to last their Philippines for 10 years for SLRB visa?
For 10 years. 10 but 100,000? Yeah, it is. It is 150,000, right?
$150,000.
You can last with 100,000 in the Philippines for 10 years if you spend it right.
Mhm.
150, you can last and actually have a decent life in the Philippines for 10 years. You can.
Mhm.
You can.
Try to no. It's
That's
either
why-
build a house or
that's
buy
why,
a
like,
house or
sometimes
buy a
people-
condo.
When people leave me comments, right, they say, "Oh, Jay, you're gonna like work to you down." Like, how is that when I can live in the Philippines for 10 years with say 150,000,
Mhm.
right? So I'll be able to live with more than that, especially when I build my own home and I live off the land with a farm. I won't have
That's-
to need any money to live in the Philippines.
You can stay
Yeah.
here for longer, William Fall, especially if you have your own place, because
Yeah.
that's the one that really um, costs a lot. But the place we're staying is only 6K,
Mhm.
and it's an up and down. It has own aircon already. We're just renting it out. So if you can buy,
Thanks for the super chat, Big Man 7917. Thanks.
you have another question again. I don't know. Size does matter. Yes, so
Oh.
the
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
devil
He's
thing.
about to ask me the question right
Do
now.
you know how to play tinikling? To dance tinikling? Hello, Bigman
Yeah,
7917.
what's going on, man?
Okay, we have here Ismail Marsh. Economy very strong. He's laughing at you, the professor. Economy very strong in US that millions are quitting their jobs to make money online for themselves. Lots of young millionaires are going in US to get into online businesses, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
it's
what
true.
me and Kay are doing that. Me into online businesses. We actually in online working too. Like guys, even working at regular jobs is dead. Seriously, like it's things are changing in US and even around the world. There's tons of people that are leaving their jobs and moving to other countries. Like me, I did it. I'm not the only one. There's probably more than 100,000 people in US that did that left their jobs and they're working in other
It's
countries.
funny, people come back like after we finish singing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Why are you so bad, guys? You left us. It's like you cannot sing, guys. You
Yeah,
cannot sing.
they left.
Ismail
And
Marsh said no excuse not to have a okay. All right, I think I read that already, right? No excuse not to have job in US. They are desperate trying to get people to fill in jobs. In
Yeah, they are.
Clip and Rule, you see what I started, LOL. I just mayo, LOL. Jason, well, thank you for the what. That was a great. That was great. I think Pacquiao and Jimmy Kimmel version was better. Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're already on the bottom. Yep. Ismail Marcel Professor, not so much just making that money. Your millionaire, your young millionaires are becoming a pandemic to the IRS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true.
Hey, hey, hey! Yes, we're so good. We finished all the comments. They stop commenting. They can stop commenting.
And that's exactly what's happening. Like you said, young millionaires are becoming a pandemic to the IRS. It really is. And things are changing. The whole landscape of the world is changing right now, especially with this pandemic. You know what it did? The pandemic woke people up.
Mhm.
That's the only thing that happened. That's why people are not going back to work in the US. They're wondering, like, man, why is the pandemic over and people are not working?
Mhm.
Because,
What happened? The pandemic made a lot of people business minded.
yeah,
In the province, guys, if you go around here, it's like there's no pandemic. There's a lot of businesses here that booming, restaurant,
Yeah.
and a lot. It's like everybody left Manila or left the city, go
Yep.
to the province, build their own business. Because working in a job, if you have savings, build a business on your own. Because working outside, especially in Manila or like in the office, you doesn't know who you're dealing with. But if you have your own business, you can hire some people who work for you, and you can just stay inside the house or visit the businesses, and you're not gonna get virus at all.
yeah.
So that's what happened with a lot of people
It's
right
so
now.
crazy, guys. And me and Kay was doing, we do numbers on businesses. Like we was talking about the Airbnb thing for ourselves. And
Mhm.
guys, the things you can do in the Philippines is like, it's crazy. Like it would make no sense to have a regular job, even in the Philippines. If you have money, you might as well invest and do your own thing. Invest in yourself, and make it happen. You know?
Smell said, "True, Jay. The pandemic taught everyone how to
It
make
did.
money on their own without an employer. This is
Yep.
the new age." Yeah.
It is, and it's hurting society because you have less slaves now.
Mhm.
More people waking up and becoming their own masters, and
Mhm.
they're slaves. Like me, I'm a slave when I want to be, of course, because I work online. But still, I control my own fate. You understand? If I feel somebody's out of line, I can easily go get somebody else.
Mhm.
That's why I showed you guys my thing. Like, say anybody that's looking to work online, like I always have backup. Like, there's no pandemic that's gonna bother me because something else is always around the corner. I can always pick up something else. In case it seemed like I was stressed out
Mhm.
because I lost one of my contracts,
Mhm.
and then one was right around the corner waiting to hire me, like that. So, you know, pandemic it showed me. I knew before that it
I
was like
remember
this.
you mentioned to me before, like, oh, the new way right there before pandemic, guys. Jay is talking to my uncle and to me, and then he said the new way right now is online.
I've been
The
saying it for
new,
years.
yeah, I know.
It's
Before
just like
pandemic happened, it's like he said this is the new
2015.
way,
Yeah,
and then pandemic
14.
happened,
Yeah,
right? This is
I've been saying it for
he
years.
said this is the new way to earn
It
money.
didn't happen.
The,
I seen it happening. The world the world over years, even with what happened in 2018 with the stock crash, the world has showed that it's going away from society, from the way things were happening back in the day. The world was moving away from that, and I seen it moving away. So when this happened in the pandemic, I was already prepared for it. It's crazy. Like I just knew things would happen in this way. Like you could see it. You can almost predict it. You can predict these things, and I seen it was happening because guys, they were trying to do a pandemic for years, and that's just facts. I don't like to speak on pandemic because everybody gets so uptight about it. Because almost everybody has known someone that has been died to this pandemic. Almost everybody knows somebody, but they've been trying to do the pandemic for years. Look what they were doing in Africa with the what was that in Africa? They had the
Ebola.
Ebola.
If you watch the Netflix, guys, you watch the video.
Yeah,
like the
they've been
real
doing SARS
story.
in China. They've been trying to make these pandemics happen for years, and it just didn't work because somebody's always fixed it, you know. And then now it worked, and now they were able to shut the world down. But I seen it happening, you know. I seen it happening.
I don't know why Terry said yep. He said
Yeah.
his ano tawag dito? His pimp said yep.
Yeah, he was a pimp pretty much.
No, this is what he said here. Terry Premi said people are starting to wake up and realize the job doesn't pay enough to survive on working 40 hours a week and can't
afford food.
Yeah.
Exactly, like, and that's the thing. Terry filming, like, you know what I work for the job I work for now, because I'm out in the Philippines, right? I'm paying 6,000 pesos rent, and I'm making money like I'm in the U.S. So who wouldn't want to do that? Like, what were you working and it's like that? If you're working and making U.S. money in the Philippines, paying 6,000 pesos rent, you're happy working every day. Guys, I'm like this. I'm working today. Seriously,
guys,
I'm doing I'm just
Jay is working 4 days a week only.
I'm working 4 days a week, guys. I'm working Monday to Thursday. I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That means all the golden days are mine. I can go to any island I want. I can go travel anywhere I want, and then I can work.
Jay has a long weekend every week. Long weekend every week, and he started working Monday night already. So it's like almost like 4 days.
Yeah,
right.
Almost 4 days.
It's almost 4 days because Monday night at 10 p.m. is
exactly.
his job.
So I can enjoy my Monday too.
Yeah. Let's read the comment of Link. He said, "The Black Filipino, hey Jay, what would your inner voice say to you about all men coming over there concerning the Pinay? My point is, look at how many with fatherless children. What's your advice?"
I say wrap it up, but then still, a lot of you guys aren't going to wrap it up. You know, my advice is you guys can do it. Pull out. Pull out. Try your best to pull out, and that's all I can say. And that's just the honest truth. It's just gonna like we said it, man. Fatherless children. That's gonna continue to happen. It's gonna continue to happen, even in places like Angela City. It happens there the most. You know, you see documentaries with all the fatherless children, and you know you can tell because there's some dark Filipinas with some white babies walking out of there. You know,
but
you know this
some also Filipina. It's not everybody's like that because some is like being mistreated by the husband, being hurt or something.
Oh no, he's talking like the fatherless children and stuff like that. And that's what I can say to you guys. Try your best to pull out. You know, try your best to find out when her last period was. And, you know, say, do you know the day your last period? And if you're going to go with her without being protected, you know, calculate her time when she's ovulating. My cousin used to say it all the time. My cousin had a song, his rap song. He said, "Stay away from shorty when she ovulating. Control the population." It's true. He said it. He said, "Stay away from shorty when she ovulating. Control the population."
It
was funny. It was funny, but it's real. If you stay away from women and ovulating, you control the population. That's facts. And really, you know, I think as a man, do that. Do them a favor, especially if you're going to be a guy that's going to have sex work. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And these women, they want to make that money, especially if you like what Angela said something, or especially if you were a Filipina. They want to be subservient to you naturally. They want to be obedient to you. So, yeah, they're going to let you come up in them and have sex with them raw. So I feel as a man, just try not to. If you're gonna do it, find. Hey, when was your period?
Yeah.
When was your period?
Control the population, guys.
Do her that favor. Okay.
Don't follow Jay
calculate
because
it
Jay
from
is.
10 so okay, it's 10 to 12 days after. I'm not gonna do it because she may get pregnant. If you don't think if you don't want that to be a girl, if it's a girl, to go right on ahead, do that, and have your children.
Jay is not controlling the population right now, guys, because we're trying to get
Yeah,
pregnant.
yeah.
So he's trying to catch where's my ability.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch you on the ovulation.
So let's go to Ismail Marsh. It said, you must
Spend money to
spend.
make money.
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
Saving money is procrastinating, which will only get you nowhere. Spend that money to make more. That's the key. No, it's true, Ishmael, and I always think like that. Like even with Kay's doing with her Tai Change, right? I always invest in what she's doing and buying clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And we got stacks of clothes in that room over there.
It's here.
Yeah, we got
This
stacks of
one
clothes
here.
right here. Yeah, the what's the name was on it, but it's an investment because Kay can still sell these clothes right now.
Yeah.
And when Kay goes to the province, you can still sell the clothes.
I'm here in the province now.
Well, I'm saying when we officially out there.
On my town.
Yeah,
on
in
my
her town, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that's the right thing. Spend money, make money, yeah.
All right. And then
Definitely
I'm definitely
going
coming
big,
big man.
Oh, what's that going on? Definitely coming big man. What's what? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You're joking, big man 707.
No, it's not about you.
Oh.
Big man, fat boy.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I am.
I said big man. Oh, somebody give a super chat. Big man 7917. More like let me just
Pandemics, yeah.
more like pandemics. Crypto is becoming more popular now. Better jump on it. Learn the tinikling to Jay. He doesn't know the tinikling. Yes. I know he's gonna say something about the tinikling again because he has the devil emoticons.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the super chat, big man. Learn the tinikling.
Talks to the point it's like a whirlwind of words circling my brain, and I can't absorb it all. I'd always had to stop talking without hurting her feelings. Well, make yourself busy, man. Oh, you know what you do? You do it like how you do the old person. What do you do if you're around your mom and she stopped talking? She talks too much. Or I know you got somebody else that talks too much, and you have a method with them. You probably have to do the same thing with your Filipino.
Or talk about some topics.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm so talkative, guys. When Jana is dating, like
You
I'm
talk
so
on the phone a
talkative.
lot, but let me tell you what I did. But I don't think you should do that. I should answer the phone. That's true. Let me tell you. Hold up. I'm telling you no lies. Times I didn't want to talk to Kay, I didn't answer the phone. You want to know why? Because William, you can't talk to her until you don't feel like talking.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to talk all the time. Don't answer the phone. It's the only thing you do. You know what? She's gonna miss you. So what you been doing?
Actually, it's hurting me sometimes.
No,
My feelings
I
is
told
really
Kay
hurt.
sometimes. I said, Kay, I didn't want to talk.
Yeah, and then I
Don't
was
pick up
like,
the phone.
yeah, I know. But still, like you can actually control the conversation. Like
No, you can't. No, I know, because Kay would talk like that. William, don't pick up the phone. She's gonna get mad at you, but you know what? William, listen, William, that upset the anger she's gonna have for you, that actually adds to the thrill of your relationship. Woman needs some tension. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Woman needs some tension. How you keep that tension there is by not picking up that phone. Why you didn't pick up the phone? That's the tension she wants. Women thrive in that tension. Well, I'm telling you, this is real game.
Or just be honest with her. Tell her like I really love talking to you, but
no, don't tell her nothing. Will, don't tell her nothing. Well, because then you're doing more talking. Women don't understand talking; they understand action.
Mm-hmm.
So don't answer the phone, and then you're not busy. Then you tell her I don't want to talk. Then after that, she's gonna be mad even more. You gonna answer the phone. Then you say I don't want to talk. And I love Kay, but I did that. But I was
no,
real
but not everybody will be me. That be patient, babe.
No,
some girls were gonna
she's
really
gonna be
hurt.
patient.
Because I was really hurt, but I was like,
no,
I'm doing like mini mining with all the day in 30 minutes.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Will, this is real, Will. I'm telling you. That's necessary tension, right? And she's gonna respect you for it. Trust me, Will. And don't think, because it may backfire at first, but you can't think, okay, I can't let women get mad. You have to let women get mad because it's gonna happen anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You understand, Will? So you know what? You gotta be real with her. Guess what? I wouldn't even pick the phone for Kay because some days I really just don't want to talk. And then I told Kay I didn't want to talk today. And then she would get upset, but then I would do it again because I didn't want to talk.
But still, I'm so patient, guys. I was upset
No.
with him, but I like, okay,
She had to be patient.
it's hurting my feelings.
She had to be
but
patient, Will. I love Kay, and I love Kay. And you know what I told Kay? I said, babe, when I'm there with you, you're gonna see me every day. I'm gonna talk to you every day. And now look, and you know what I did, Will?
yeah, yeah.
When I seen
use
her,
that word.
Will,
Use that word.
Will.
Actually, it's effective.
Will, yeah, because I got her to calm
Mm.
down. I said, I'm gonna talk to you every day when I see you.
Mm.
You know what happened, Will? When I seen her and we got married, I said, what did I tell you? She said,
Actually, it's working.
yeah,
Like,
Will.
I was upset with Jay. Like,
Will.
hey, sometimes he doesn't like to talk to me, and I was
Will.
hurt.
Well, when I came here, right, and we
Mm.
were married, and I said to her, what did I tell you?
Mm.
Will, she looked at me like, she was so happy, like, you did say that.
Mm.
It's effective, Will. Tell her.
Tell
You're
them,
gonna see me,
yeah.
and I'm gonna see you one day. I'm gonna be with you forever.
Or
And
just be
you're
proud.
gonna-
I
yeah.
really love talking to you.
Yep.
And then say that if I, yeah, the same
Say that.
sentence
Say the same thing I said.
directly.
Just how I said
You're
it.
gonna feel good.
Will, she's gonna at first she may not like it. But then when it happens, and then you look at her and say, what did I tell you? And then she's gonna be like, wow. It's gonna be she's gonna be like jaw dropped, bro. Let me see. I'm following K, but real talk, you right? Too, so kiss and make up. Yeah, no. And that's the thing. That's the thing, bro. The professor is that's what happened after when I was with her live in action. She really understood me even more when I said it. When I was saying because it was true. I said, "Babe, we're gonna see each other every day when I get there," and then it happened.
You can actually
Yeah.
tell her directly, like, you're talking too much, but
no,
just,
no.
I don't know.
Never tell a woman to talk
Yeah.
too much.
Okay.
No.
She's gonna get hurt.
Just yeah. I'm telling you. Listen, action. Man works with action, so you have to show a woman that look. No, I'm not gonna tell her she talks too much. I'm just gonna listen to it, and then I'm not gonna pick up the phone tomorrow. You know, if you got to be like that, you got to kind of separate yourself, give it some separation.
Only thing is
Yeah.
they're already fought to each other in this separation.
Well, no, still you have to, babe.
Thank you for the super chat, the professor.
Thanks a lot for the super chat, professor. Yeah.
The Terry Fleming said the new working labor is evolving towards the arts, no more back-breaking to work. Yeah, that's true.
But
He's
no,
setting up to
that's
do
gonna work.
upgrade, too.
That's gonna work.
Hello, JD, by the way, travel clips. All right, let's see. He said, thank you so much for all the videos, my brother. Your inspiration drives me every day. Thank you, JD, by the way. It's not
JD,
by
the way, right?
JD BTW.
I think it's by the way.
I know,
JD,
right?
by the way.
Is it JD, by the way?
JD, come on. Most guys will roll dog all the way. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. All the way, bro. My God, yo, please express more on this, man. This is sad.
Which one?
I know they want to make money, but man, the children, what about them? Well, I'm trying to see. Come on, most guys will roll dog. Yeah, all the way, bro. Yo, please express more on this, man. This is sad as hell, yo. I know they want to make money, but man, the children, what about them? But it's sad though. That's nothing. That's the foreigners though. Link. That's what I talked about in the video. I talked about in the video 3 months ago. I don't know if you remember that video, but if not, I make so many videos I can't even find it. But I made a video about it probably 5 months ago, where I talked about it happens a lot in Angela City and Cebu too. The foreigners leave children behind. They leave children behind, and it's nothing I can do about it. You know, I talked about it. That's all I can do is talk about it. I even said in the video, I said, foreigners, when you come, stop leaving babies. And that's what I said. And that's my solution. You know, if you're gonna raw dog somebody, right? Girls know usually when they last period. Even if you're gonna raw dog a prostitute, when would you last on your period? All right, find that out at least. You see what I'm saying, Link? I mean, what else?
What if the guy is already horny? Oh no, it's my ovulation. Okay, we cannot have sex right now.
Yeah, the guy needs to. Yeah,
No,
you want to have
when
sex
you meet
raw.
the guy, you're gonna say, "When is your last period?"
Yeah. Or find out if the woman is tubes are tied. There's women that get their tubes tied. You know, guy needs to find it out. Or a woman needs to get a tubes tied. Or if a guy, because like you said, Link, guys leave babies laying behind, and a lot of times they don't know because they don't know the girl. You know, they don't come back and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the same place, go visit the same girl." Sometimes they never come back. You know, there's some that find out and do take care of their kids, but most of them don't, and it's sad. But that's what happens.
So we have retired 2019. Enjoy your live streams.
Yeah.
And then the professor, thank you again for the super chat. Making basketball team. Damn it.
Yeah, I know. But you different though, Professor, because you come with to your Filipina.
He
So if you
said,
make a basketball team, that's cool. Yours is different.
but it is so annoying. You try to subtle, to be subtle in telling her not to talk too much.
Yeah. Well,
It's
no, you can't.
hard.
Don't tell a girl no. Don't tell a girl not to talk too much.
Mm-hmm.
Never do that. No, don't tell her you're talking too much. Just don't talk to her. She'll get the point.
Mm-hmm.
And then also too, sometimes get off the phone. You gotta cut the conversation short sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Babe, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
She'll get the point.
That's why I said you should control the conversation.
Yeah. Oh, babe, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then boom, she's gonna know.
Try to control the conversation.
gotta
I know if
control
you,
it, yeah.
you need to control it. If you
Yeah.
think that it's just talking too much,
Mm-hmm.
because girls like they want to see you, they miss you. It's girls are sometimes attached and just talking, and spend time for you for 7 hours.
This was I gotta be careful going raw. The Filipinos usually will lock you in so you don't withdraw. That's the ones. That's the ones trying to trap you. That's the ones that are trying to trap you. I've met countless single mothers. I'm only assuming it's because of the lack of work that frustrates the fathers to the point of running away because they feel like they failed.
Mhm.
No, it's just no. It's not even that. JD, a lot of the guys here, it's so much easier to be a player in the Philippines. That's why there was another foreigner. I didn't even report the video. I just talked about it on live.
Mhm.
I might make them do research on it and report it. But there's another guy that did a Casper Holland. I called him Casper. Well, his name is Casper, but he's Casper the Friendly Ghost. He had babies in a run, and he turns into Casper. But there was another guy like that who had what was how many of it was? You know how many numbers?
It's a
How many
lot,
babies
yeah.
left around?
I
Another
forgot.
guy had like um 7 baby mamas out here. And just
Mhm.
kept leaving them and going to another province to get another one. These guys are doing the same thing Filipinos are doing, but worse.
Mhm.
They're doing it worse though. These foreigners, they're coming over here and they're doing the same thing a lot of Filipinos do when they leave babies in their
Mhm.
So yeah,
So we have Clip and Rue here. They're just putting your comment there, guys, because they're talking to each other. JNK, you two look like you're having a great time. We enjoyed this conversation, right, babe?
yeah, no, yeah,
Because we,
today,
we can relate to it. That's why.
yeah,
LOL. Thanks, guys. Oh, we spent a lot of time talking about the situation of William Fowler.
yeah. Well, no, he needed that because it's hard sometimes to be real, especially with Filipinos. They still loving, and he don't want to hurt her feelings. That's
Yeah,
what
I
it is.
know.
And you can't tell he talk too much though. That's the worst thing to tell her.
Mm-hmm.
You got to just cut it off. Tell you talk too much, that's gonna backfire on you. Because women hold resentment. If you better off like saying I gotta go, and cut it off, than
Mm-hmm.
saying you talk too much.
So we have Link said, ano ito, are they talking to each other? So I'm not gonna read that.
Mm-hmm.
So hello, Clip and Rue. Hey, Tony and Mike. Do I get a girl like that, and you will be facing down a gun bar from Terry Fleming.
That's true.
All right, so let's just post
It's the
those.
same thing with Filipina. That's the thing, man. Filipinos are not pushovers. I think that Filipino slave thing that the women in the U.S. be saying, and some of you guys be thinking the Filipinos are like they're very feminine, they're very fit and friendly, feminine and friendly. But no, a Filipino will let you have it in a heartbeat. Filipinos don't play. You got some that are very nice and too timid, but there's a lot of them that are fireballs and firecrackers.
What was he talking about? I'm following Kay about what I'm giving suggestion earlier
I
about
don't know.
talking. I think he's talking about that.
I
But
don't
he
know.
said it's right to kiss and make up, like you fight and then
Yeah.
make up. I think that's what he's talking about.
But no, like Filipinos are not pushovers. I just gotta let that be known.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. They open their mouths. They say what they feel. Kay tells me what she feels all the time, but it's not even in a nagging way. Sometimes it happens in a fireball way,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not Kay. That's Filipinos. All Filipinos have that in them. And that's why before I even said it on a thing one time. I said it on a video, right? Where when the guy that interviewed me, and he's the one who had a white wife, white Mexican wife, and yeah, but anyway, there I said, Filipinos remind me a lot of black women because Filipinos like firecrackers, and that's when the black woman ate me up, and it was like, oh no, what do you mean Filipinos like black women? And but you're not a black man, so you will never understand. You see what I'm saying? They would never understand what I was saying. Like somebody like Cliff may understand, or somebody maybe Big 97917, somebody that's married or been with a Filipino, or even what's the name, the Wildlife, maybe even a professor. Like you guys may understand, but them in there in that chat, they didn't understand because it's like a whole bunch of black women there. Like, oh no, he's not comparing, he's not gonna sit there and compare us to Filipino women. No, Filipinas and what blacks are just alike. It's like, except for in different ways, except for Filipinas
Are
more feminine and friendly, and are they more friendly than black women? They're easy to get along with.
But there's a lot of
Yeah.
Filipinos that's very soft-spoken, though.
That's I know that.
Mhm.
They're too soft spoken. There's a lot of Filipinos you
What
can
is
run
it?
over.
What is that? Test tubes? What is talking about?
I don't know. Two stars.
Two tubes.
Oh, it's so on when I said it. Yeah. No, yeah. There's some. Oh, thanks for the super chat. Who's that?
Oh,
Encon 3037. That's thanks for the big super chat, man. He says there's gonna be another brother in the Philippines before the summer. My girl hasn't been back to PI for about 15
Wow.
years. So all updates J&K have provided has been more hopeful than you know. Yeah, no, it's gonna be open soon. It's gonna be open extremely soon. And I know a lot of y'all can't wait. Well, actually, Encon, if I don't know if you're married or not, but you're probably not.
listen. My girl hasn't been back.
But I know I'm saying I still may not be married.
No, maybe they're already married. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're already married, man, you can come down.
So all that. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah,
yet.
they probably
We're
not.
gonna be
Probably not.
another
Yeah.
brother in the Philippines for the summer. My girl hasn't
Probably
been
not.
back.
Not. And me, us mentioning, he's like, man, you putting the pressure on me again. You're probably not ready to marry. Like, Jay, why you say that, man? And she
Thank
probably,
you so much,
I
Icon
told you.
3037.
See, they married. I told you. Jay, let me take my money back. Nah, I'm joking. But yeah, thanks for the super chat, man. But yeah, no, the Philippines opening soon.
Link is asking
Yeah.
everybody to sing the. Look at asking Ru now, and
He's trying to
everybody-
collect. He's trying to collect videos.
Oh my gosh! Don't post my video, huh? Singing
Yeah.
Bayo Magine. All good here, big man.
No, it's
How
fine.
you been?
It's fine if you post it. I wouldn't copyright him. I see the
For-
video and probably laugh.
No, I will be embarrassed. However, I've
Why
been
you
going to
embarrassed?
countries with pockets full of money and don't care about the damage they do behind. They use money to
Does
manipulate.
anyone
Yeah,
know?
correct.
What was it?
You know, terrify me with this
I've been
comment.
going to countries with pockets full of money and don't care about the damage leave behind they used to. Yeah, it's true. It's
That's sad, right?
It's sad, but
But there's a lot of
money's power. It is.
even in Thailand, guys. A lot
Yeah.
of, oh my gosh, saw a foreigner there.
And they're leaving babies in the wake there too. It's happening in Thailand too. It's happening everywhere.
Correct.
Like you said.
He said not only foreigners but Pinoy as well.
Yeah,
True,
yeah.
very true.
Pinoys do it the most, actually.
Hmm.
It's happening from Pinoys more than foreigners in the Philippines. It is.
Somebody has a question. Jean Cappuccino said, "Does anyone know what it takes to bring back a Filipina to visit USA after marriage? That's a spouse visa, right?
Yeah, your spouse visa. That's really it.
I'm
Spouse
not sure
visa.
the process right now, guys, about it, especially during pandemic. But
Actually, well, we're gonna do it soon.
Abigail, the Abigail
taking
is doing
like
it,
a
but
year.
it's taking
Like
not
a
a
year.
year, not a year.
It's been a while.
She's
man.
waiting for the interview only.
Yeah.
The
She's been waiting
process,
for like 6
everything, they
months.
almost spent like $7,000 already, as
Yeah.
you mentioned before, and they're still waiting for
That's
the
you stomping?
interview. Huh?
That's you going stomping your foot?
No, I didn't.
It was you. Put your foot down back.
No,
I feel like somebody breaking in the house here. Yeah, that's you. Yeah. Somebody
I don't know if it's me. Maybe I was.
No, it was you. You got your foot up.
All right, so let's go. All right, let's go here. Big Man 7917. The professor, I'm good. Just waiting for the Philippines to open up again.
Yeah, soon, man.
Clip-
Soon.
Clipino is still awake today. I think they're gonna go live every 7 a.m. You guys are waking up
Yeah,
so early.
yeah,
We cannot attend your live because it's too early,
It
right?
is too early.
We're
I'm-
sleeping.
Like 7. I'm just now getting my
Jay's about to
my
go to
full
sleep.
rest.
Yeah, I know. starting to go to bed. Jenke, how's the new place you're living now? Hope it's quiet and not much annoying noises before.
Yeah, actually, it was because they were getting the termites out there. Their second floor.
Mm-hmm.
But now though, it's quiet. They're actually quiet people. They felt bad. They said, "Yeah, we're sorry. We feel bad."
Mm-hmm.
But they said, "No, we let it get out of hand." They said it too. They said, "We let it get out of hand." And then their daughter actually fell from the second floor to the first floor,
Mm-hmm.
so they had to do it. And we said no. And then, but it's been quiet. Like yes, that's the 2 hours, no problem. But it's quiet. The great thing about over here is if I needed to, Ismail, I can find a place somewhere that's always going to be quiet for like 2,000, just rent it out if I needed to. So that's what I like about over here. That's what I like about the Philippines. It's still so inexpensive. So this was happening in the States. We're talking $60 and up for a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Even in the Philippines, like Manila, it's like $40, $60 a hotel. So expensive.
Pinay forever from.
Pinoy guys in their own country, working on the values they know. The sex travelers are strictly single and banging. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's true. It's true. And it's sad. And thanks for the super chat, Big Man 7917. I can tell it's him already.
Yeah, I know. Let me see.
Let's see what he said.
Oh, it's really.
He said, those same black women don't want to hear it. That the original Filipino from I know they want to call you weak and sell out when you should. They have no idea that it's Philippines like another Africa in a way. They have no idea that the Aborigines here from here are black. They don't know. They don't know that the Philippines was invaded by the Spanish. That's why the people over here are like Spanish looking, and you have some African looking too. They have no idea though. You can find a lot of Africans still here that are very embedded in the Filipino culture, and Filipinos know it too. Filipinos know their roots are from Africa. They do all the same dances they do in Africa in the islands, in vacation, doing the festivals. Yeah, it sounds like Africa. Guys, you ever been to a festival and they do the dancing and they singing in the Philippines? It's like Africa. You're like, man, I'm like Africa.
Noisy, guys.
It's full of noise, yeah. They're like, and they're playing the bongos and all that. You're like, oh man, am I in the islands? Like, am I in Africa? Like seriously, guys, you go to the festival. The Filipinos know.
They have
It's like Africa.
A lot of cultural dance.
Or
Hello,
they
Hellbilly.
wait to downsize everything.
Hello, Hellbilly Pyro. Thank you so much for dropping by. J Filipinos.
Yeah, Filipinos are like,
are very like with attitude, beauty, and sexiness, but Filipino are
usually more loyal. You said it.
Yeah.
Filipinos are 10 times more
Even
loyal.
Kevin someone talk about Philippines. Remember in the video you're watching?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm doing a video on, okay?
No.
Yeah, you blow it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was gonna do a video on it.
Sorry.
I was gonna do a video on it. That's what I said. I feel like he was watching me. Because guys, let me tell you guys what happened, right? Months ago, right? I contacted him, right? And I was asking for advice on some stuff. But I don't really need advice from him. I was just like trying to see, trying to talk with him and talk. I was trying to get some, not get game, but I was trying to, talk to him and, pick his brain. I was even willing to pay to speak to him. And he denied it. Now, the thing was, I already know I have myself together. Like, I'm out here.
What made he deny it?
No. Well,
he didn't reply.
No, he didn't reply, but I already knew. Well,
maybe there's a lot of people commenting.
There's a lot of people commenting, but
is that a comment or a message?
No, I messaged him in an email.
Oh.
But he was because before he was actually speaking with men on the channel before the woman, like he was actually dissing men. So when women try to get on him about dissing women, he was dissing men for years. Not dissing them, but telling them the truth for years. But now when he did the woman, that's when he got popular. But anyway. But I was going to talk about it, but you broke it up.
All right, sorry. I don't know.
It's all right.
Because the way that he's writing it, no, Jay, I'm asking if they can sing it. I am trying to learn it from them on the group.
Oh, okay.
Never to report.
Yeah.
Cliff has a deep video, what you just asked. He explained all this together. Very informative, 100%. Okay, we'll see. We don't have to wait, just waiting to downsize everything. Yeah. Ah, okay.
That's the thing, yeah.
Oh, they can actually go.
Yeah,
they don't have to wait.
So they're waiting to downsize to get rid of stuff.
They can actually go. They're just waiting for the. Are you talking about maybe like a little bit open? Downsize is talking about.
No, downsize is like sell things off.
Ah, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Get rid of things.
Ah, okay. I thought
it takes a while sometimes to do that, to downsize. So then probably they probably get out here 6 months to a year.
Selling their stuff, right?
Yeah, to give it a certain thing.
What's the best way to do the plane ticket if you what the best day to do, what the best way to do the plane ticket if you plan on staying there a long time? I know
Well,
they charge a lot of
There's certain
change
ways
the return date.
you can get a what's the name ticket. You can get a ticket to go somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you can get a ticket. Say if you don't plan on going back, right? You get a ticket to go to the Philippines and then go somewhere else after like the time is up after 2 months, and then you can actually go there if you wanted to, or you can hold off on it and then you can wait and rebook the ticket again with the airline. You see what I'm saying? Say if you're here for 3 months, you're not going back. You can keep trying to book the ticket with the airline and see if you can get that back. But other than that, you're just gonna have to lose your money.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you plan on not going nowhere with that ticket, you're gonna lose it. But if you plan on just take the return trip, that return ticket to go like as a transfer to go like Malaysia or to Singapore, which I loved actually. It was like little New York,
Mm-hmm.
or something like that, and then come back to the Philippines.
Is that his question really?
Yeah.
I know they changed a lot. They changed it.
He asked me that last time, I think.
No, they're talking about the return date. They changed because the schedule. I think is talking about that.
Yeah, they talked about to change the return date. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna have to either pay that fee or lose it.
I
You
wa-
can understand for a while.
yeah. Good night, Cliff and you. Have
Yeah,
a
have a
great
good night,
night,
yeah.
Jay and Kay. All in chat. I understand about you guys getting up early. I know you guys. No, actually, this is the time we're going to bed.
Yes, there. Well,
Usually
now,
sleep like
well,
8
usually
or 9, but
from Monday to
but
Thursday,
at
I'm
least
going to
like
bed
this
that time.
already. I'm already sleeping like 6:30 after we put up the
Yeah.
video like this before 7.
But I'm
But
sleeping every
happy
night by 8.
anniversary to you guys.
Yeah.
I see that this anniversary I think last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thank you for the super chat again, Big Mon and the other one and all the super chatters. Jay,
Yeah.
why you have the different languages? What is it? Jay,
That's
that's
why
why
you
you
have
have the
different
different
languages.
languages
They
in
got
the
like mixed with
language.
Spanish.
Oh yeah.
It's true. That's why some of the dialects here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the African languages makes the African Filipino. They have their own language too. The Etas, like all of them have their own language.
Mm-hmm. Good night. Airline tickets have different booking times, so you can buy a ticket that can be changed with no fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You can actually they usually like right now when there's a booking option like you can when you book guys make sure that you have an option to change it because that's really gonna, it's gonna be helpful. Even now when you book a hotel, sometimes they allowing you to change the date because of the lockdown, because of all this quarantine thingy before or delay.
Mm-hmm.
Usually some hotel like it's okay if you wanna if you wanna rebook it in a different day, you cannot get the money back, but
Mm-hmm.
you can rebook it a different day, so they have a lot of adjustment now compared to before the pandemic. So Ling said, Kay, this is for you. You are native from over there. Why is the African connection never spoke about worldwide?
Well,
Why is it so
okay,
hidden
so
from history classes in the US? I don't know. Because he's saying why is it so hidden from our history class in the US? I don't know.
well,
Because
we're
I'm not student in the US.
whitewashing, like, but I don't say it to like go against any white people that are in here. Whitewashing, worldwide whitewashing. It even happens in the Philippines too. Philippines is not. How can I say? Philippines is not. How can I say? I'm trying to say. Um, Outside of that, meaning Philippines is included in the whitewashing, the world whitewashing. Philippines is involved too. That's why the color thing is here. With the skin. I kind of broke it down in the Filipino racism video,
Mhm.
but a lot of people got it confused and thought I was saying Filipino racism, like talking about the racism in America. I'm not talking about racism in America. I'm talking about Filipinos racist against their own people, really. And with the color and the way they bleach their not bleach, but they wash their skin to make the skin whiter, and you've seen it's poor, like whitewashing. Philippines is subject to that too, just like America is, and that's all of that history. It's Filipinos know it.
Mhm.
The only thing is Filipinos know about their history. They just
No,
don't
you're
talk
moving
about it like that.
something.
Yeah, they just don't talk about it.
Mhm.
But as far as Filipinos do understand, every Filipino understands the history is African, but still whitewashing. That's what it is.
Yeah. I think we studied that when I was in high school. I just don't remember because we study a lot of history in the Philippines, but I cannot remember about the African connection. But I don't know. There's a bunch of lessons we studied
Well,
during.
you can see it in the culture though.
like our social studies. There's a lot of things we
You see
study.
the
I
culture,
forgot
but
about the.
think about it, guys. The first Filipinos, the Etas, and even the Etas, also people from Case province. They're not Spanish looking. They're not like how the Filipinos, even like Kay. They
Mhm,
didn't look like Kay, you know. They look more like me and darker.
mhm.
And you have
Actually,
something like me,
somebody
but
thought
darker.
when we were walking around today, and then somebody selling some snacks like toasted shopa, right? And then when he saw Jay, and he hear him talking, he starts speaking English. And then when he saw Jay, like he hear him talking only. When he saw Jay, oh, I thought you're not you're a foreigner. He
Hmm.
thought that Jay is a foreigner, and he thought that Jay is a Filipino. But
Hmm.
when he heard first, he started talking English. But when he see him, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm speaking English. I thought you're a foreigner.
Yeah, yeah,
And then, yeah, I'm a foreigner. Jay said,
yeah,
I'm a foreigner.
yeah, yeah.
Because it looked like a Filipino.
Yeah.
Everybody thought he's a Filipino. Thank you. Welcome, Helen Billy
But
Pyro
no, that shows
2.0.
you though, like, because I have, you see this nose? People think I'm a Filipino, right? Look at this nose. It's not a Filipino nose. This is a native nose. Native Filipino nose, yeah. Native Filipinos, they look like me. That's why I look so Filipino. You see the nose, the big nose. That's native Filipino look.
Mhm.
The native Filipinos look like me. So that's what it is.
So he said here, Filipinos are all in one: Asian,
Yeah, it
black,
is.
white, and Spanish. Does
It
make
is.
them unique. Yeah, Filipino make unique and make them more like exotic. Because there's a lot of pretty Filipino guys.
Yeah,
That's why.
Kay looks like a Korean
Yeah, I know. I don't know
or,
why. I
or
have
from
no
Japan
Korean
or something.
family.
Yeah,
They thought I'm from Japan when I was
yeah,
in
she's like Korean in
Thailand.
Japan.
Especially if I have bangs, guys. They thought I'm from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, happy anniversary, guys. Congratulations. They're like 5th year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff and Rue.
Really pro. That would be the first long trip I ever take. Yeah, that ride over here on that plane, man. Oof, it's so long.
I know.
It's so long. You haven't experienced it yet. You're gonna
But
see when we take you back to the states.
the
That ride is
longest
gonna be crazy.
ride I ever experienced is Malaysia. That's the longest ride.
Hmm.
It's like, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours from Malaysia to
Yeah, it
Philippines.
is.
And it's like the first time is like I was like, oh my gosh, I feel I'm dying. It's too much. We fly
Mhm.
too much that the course of 3 weeks we at
It was
to
fun though.
20 days. We traveled too much that time before pandemic. Guys, it was 2018.
Hmm.
And March we traveled 2018, and then this November we travel again. It's too much traveling. I'm happy we did that
Yeah,
before the
before the pandemic.
pandemic. Yeah.
Oh, we got to
We
travel.
visit Thailand,
We
Malaysia,
got
and
it out of our
Singapore in
system.
20
Yeah,
days, within 20 days.
that trip. That was
It's good if
2018
you
or
do a
19.
daily
That
vlogging
was
that
19,
time,
right?
right?
I know I should have did that.
Jay is so busy because he's working
Yeah.
too.
No, I could have done. I could have did it because I was going around every day.
Mhm. They're getting the clip and roll, happy anniversary, happy
Yeah.
anniversary, guys. Ellen Mendoza, hello. I think Ellen is the one who, hi, beautiful couple. I think Ellen is the one who has a girlfriend, a boyfriend, and a girlfriend. I'm a fiance or boyfriend before, and then
Hmm.
they're not together anymore. I think that's her.
Mm.
I'm not sure, Ellen. I think it's you. I thought that was so strange. My GF kept looking at my nose. That was a first. He said, I thought it was so strange. My GF kept looking at my nose. That was, that was a first. At first, I think
Every
so.
country, he said, every country tried colonizing Philippines because of the woman. Yeah, man. Yeah, it is. It is because of the woman too. The woman. It's unexplainable, man. It's just like it's a skill though that Filipinos have. I think it's a skill.
It looks so crazy.
It really
Can
is.
you press? Because it looks so crazy, so close. Like, I don't know why the
It's
camera. Look
just
at this.
really fun.
Every country tried colonizing Philippines because of the women. I know. There's a lot of different, like, uh, Filipina Spanish, American Spanish, and
No,
American Filipina. Like, so
Asian, Chinese, Korean, Filipinos, everything
he
Filipino.
said my longest flight was Norfolk to Bahrain. Oh, wow. How long is that? I clicked that already. Sorry. Military Mac flight for deployment. Oh. How long is that flight, Will? I've never been on a big plane, so it will be new to me.
Oh yeah, that
What if
plane.
you're gonna meet your girl? You're like,
It's gonna be nothing, man.
yeah, 24 hours instead of
My,
waiting for 2 years before.
my
Or
trip, It's literally
pandemic.
23 hours in the sky,
Mm-hmm.
and I was fine with it. 36 hours, that's crazy. There's some flights that's like that.
36
Well,
hours.
it's probably not straight. Maybe it's trained. They gotta be transferred.
Is
Anyway,
that direct flight or you?
Can't be just right.
Yeah, 36 hours
Yeah.
usually like
He's
you
transferred.
have a stopover
He's
in
doing a lot
one.
of, he's doing like 15 stopovers.
How many stopovers that
Like
will?
10.
36 hours is crazy in the air.
What was gonna stop in Mars?
That's too much. It's crazy. It's like how many days is that?
Yeah.
Like 2 days and almost 3 days. Now I'm getting
just
stupid in counting
had
now.
His own reasons.
No,
giving up
I have
gay.
never been.
Oh,
in
look, hold on, wait.
What?
He just had his own reasons to get which I still respect, whatever it is. But he was a great man. He's not.
See, I remember
So,
people.
so Ellen, if you in the search, you can definitely jam out my dating profile,
Wow.
and I can set you up with a eligible bachelor.
Are you still single and
Are you
ready
still
to
single and
mingle?
ready to mingle?
Let's
Said 36 hours with a 6 hour
you
effort.
you skip. I know.
Wait, holy Yonkers. I don't hear those dangling rooster nowhere around you. Oh yeah, it's none here.
Please explain this.
Listen, Link.
There's
The
no
first
rooster
day,
right
it was
now.
just that first day. I'm not gonna make another video about it, but it was
People
just
are like,
the
what's
first
that?
day.
Talking about the rooster and noise.
Well, no, because there was none.
No,
It was just
no,
a
I mean
banging.
in the blog.
But no, guys, over here, there's roofs on the other block. This block, there's none. And when we came in here that first night, we woke up, guys, it's really quiet here, and it's wild. Like, is this the province? This is not the province, but still, you know what it is. There's no backyards over here. There's no backyards. Some of them have backyards. The ones that have like 2-3 homes, and they own like 2-3 homes plus the side part.
Mm-hmm.
Like they
She
actually.
doesn't have
Who?
the girl, the
The
owner of the next house. She doesn't have ano to, like cockfighting. The husband
she's-
is doing
Yeah,
cockfight.
she don't have no roosters.
Mhm.
I think they have dogs, but the dogs no.
When he said, "Wait, holy young girl, I do not hear those dangling was."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like.
None.
Ismail said,
Not
when
over
the
here.
Vietnam War ended, many Americans were bringing home women. That's how great Southeast Asian women are.
Yeah.
Ellen, I know you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna read Ellen. You read it already, but
Yeah, I did.
what I'm gonna say to Ellen is, I'm sure you're gonna find someone who will be meant to be.
Mhm.
The right guy is just right there. You never know where it's coming. It's just right there. It's gonna be like coming surprise. Even Jay and I, we doesn't know like. But baby, when we start chatting, I said this guy seems like he's okay. I feel like he's okay, but he doesn't know if he's the one until you start talking,
Yeah.
you communicate, and find know the person. But I'm sure you're gonna find someone that's gonna be meant to be, and I wish you all the best. And then
Ellen, you're gonna have guys drooling over you.
with a 6 hour layover, still long, babe. 6 hour layover, so
Yeah,
it's,
it's long. Yeah.
oh no, not really, because
Have a good night, Ellen.
it's
She's going to sleep.
all right. He'll be 13 hours in Japan. How 13
Yeah.
hours? Jay has 13 hours in Japan
Yeah,
too.
me too.
From you fly from New York to Japan for
Yeah.
13 hours,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And then I don't know if it's Japan or
I forgot.
I think it's Korean Air.
I think it was Korea.
It's Korean Air.
No, it
Korean
was
Air.
Korea that stopped it. It was Japan.
Yeah.
Though.
Japan is
Yeah.
going to New York,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
going back, you fly from New York to Korea
Mhm.
for 13 hours. Maybe
Yeah.
the Philippines will start taxing the Filipino due to the high foreign demand for
So Filipinos start what?
taxing the Filipina due to the high foreign demand for them. I know, right?
Well, not the Filipinos.
I only,
They're gonna start making the foreigners have to pay more when they get in. Like, you came in for a Filipino, you gotta pay.
say I only can do 24 hours with one stopover. Yeah, it's too much. I don't even know if I can. I was telling Jay if we're gonna do the 20 long travel, we're gonna ride a business class, guys.
Yeah,
Right?
it's the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Business class, they look so comfortable. I kept walking by them because you gotta walk like I was in economy, right? But like I can walk over a little bit in business class right there. It was like right there, and I kept seeing them like I go to bathroom.
I,
the
I
bathroom,
was
go
telling you we're
bathroom
gonna
right
save
there.
money for the business class.
Yeah, I am. I'm traveling business next time. Yeah.
Especially if I know. Happy anniversary from Ellen. Good night, Ellen. The people who used to get anniversary, they're going to sleep already.
Yeah, it's never already. Yeah,
They're
they're
going
gone.
to go live again tomorrow. 18 hours is the longest direct flight. I think that's Jason, right? The longest.
Mhm.
You will be lobby. And what is it? being a
You love
big
being in a
plane
big
is so
plane. So
much
much
fun.
fun.
Don't
Don't
forget
forget
the
your
video.
videos, your travel experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely
Mhm.
don't forget the video because then you may end up vlogging and then
Mhm.
realize, whoa,
Yeah, 18 hours is a long direct flight. I usually have maybe one or two stop before I reach the PI. Yeah. Baka dito sa channel niyo isang good and handsome black na. She said maybe in this channel she can meet a good and handsome black.
oh, black, oh, okay.
So
Ellen, you gotta email me at kdexperience at gmail, right?
no, we can interview Ellen
Yeah, we're
if
gonna
you.
interview
I
you.
think
Yeah, if you want to be.
did we request to interview her before, or she was in relationship that
She
time?
probably was. Yeah,
If you want us to interview, we're still doing an Asa Filipina,
yeah,
so
we
we can
interview you.
include you, and
Yeah,
we can get some girls also together with Abigail. You know, Abigail is our co-host.
yeah, she is.
We're gonna do
We
Asa
gotta do another
Filipina
one
again.
soon.
Yeah,
We gotta
yeah,
do
yeah.
another one. Yeah,
We the reason we stop it because of this
transition. Yeah.
transition, like almost 3 weeks transition is too
Mhm.
much, but we're gonna be back with Asa Filipina to interview girls. Guys, if you're, I know you can message Ellen. Ellen, do you have any Facebook or Instagram so people can contact you? Good night, Oh, I think Mike is,
Yeah.
anyway. Good night, Mike
Yeah.
JMK. Thank you for the
Thank you for
shout
coming,
out.
Ellen.
You're welcome. Timothy, if you wait to book your flight until later, there will be some direct flights from the West Coast. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you,
Yes. Thanks a
Mike.
lot,
Thank you
Mike. Yeah,
for
that's right. Don't
announcement.
forget to like and subscribe. Definitely.
So from Link, some word of advice. Take your time and get to know his heart. Test him and make damn sure he's with you for the right reason. Make this promise to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Link is like giving advice to everybody. I work, we have Link is one of our co-hosts in the chat room. I work for Korean Air for 10 years. If you have any question, let me know. Oh, okay. I think you're the one who answering the question, right? I called the Korean Air. I have a problem like this because Jay, we booked Jay ticket. Not we book, I mean, we booked ticket for Jay and there's like an issue that time. And I'm the one who's booking for him and I was calling Korean Air. Wow. Edward Lawler said only business class. Sana all. Always riding business class.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're traveling to the Philippines,
Yeah, that's a
guys.
long ride.
If
Business
you
class,
have
let's go.
budget, but if you come here, you're gonna spend more on traveling. But anyway, if you wanna like comfortable, do a business
And that's
class.
the
It
smart
happens
thing to
once a
do.
time, not
But
all the time.
when Jason Willis said, I'm gonna skip it for a while. He said, business class use miles. Sign up for frequent flyer miles. Look for credit card promotions. Buy economy and upgrade with miles. Now that's true. That's the best thing to do. Like when you get a credit card, look for, especially since you're traveling to the Philippines and you're gonna be traveling more. Find a credit card. Get a credit card that has frequent flyer miles or something like that. And yeah, use that one because it's gonna work. I should have gotten one.
Hmm.
I should have got one myself. You know, you really only find them in the U.S. They don't really have them in the Philippines. I
Hmm.
should have got a frequent flyer miles credit card myself in the U.S. and use that because really, the credit card is paying for itself with the miles.
Hmm.
You know, it really
Ah,
does.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
pays
yeah,
for
yeah.
itself
And
with the
also,
miles.
if you
Yeah,
book in like some airlines, you can have miles
that's
points
true too.
that you can
Yep, in
use.
certain hotels. Yep.
Hmm. Let's go
How
up.
you know
We're
that,
gonna
kid?
be, of course, because I have a miles in Cebu Pacific.
Oh, okay, okay.
If you want to book your flight later, okay. I clicked that already. Sorry, guys. All right, sorry. Jay escape. I have to stop myself from bringing too much junk with me. Yeah, Hillbilly Jay doesn't bring any at all. That's why he has no less clothes. Even his underwear, he doesn't bring a lot. I was like, underwear is too small. Why bring a lot of underwear? Even necktie. When we go to church, we he has no necktie. I was like, he has a bunch of necktie in upstate, and he doesn't bring it because he said he doesn't like to bring a lot of stuff. He doesn't even have a check-in bag. He has only hand carry. That's it. One hand carry. I think that's only his bag. Just one hand carry. That's it. Jay's like can travel right away. Like leave. Ano to? Get out and go. I'm bringing my PC tower for editing videos and there. Yeah, bring that. You can actually bring the hand carry, so that's fine. Because some like PS5 is expensive here. For business class, use miles. Okay, we did that already. Oh, Ellen. Hey, guys. Ellen is single and ready to mingle. See, I told you, Ellen. Guys who is single here is ready to mingle. Ellen, if you want to give your Facebook, if you like, or maybe your Instagram, some guys wanna message you and say hello, or email address if you're not comfortable for Instagram or Facebook. Mike, we were in 3 years LDR. Just this pandemic, baby, that he just have hard time planning, and he has to take care of himself too. He doesn't like vaccines, so I pray for him and move on for the better. Yeah, I think maybe not meant to be. I'm sure Ellen, you can. There's always a lot of. There's always one for you. So, it's just so sad because of this pandemic. There's a lot of relationship that doesn't end up together because it's too long of LDR. But I'm sure you're gonna find someone that is meant for you. Filipinas love black men. That's from Bigman7917. Giving up after 2 years is a shame, Ellen from Hilby. I know. It's really hard. Love you all. Very sleepy now. Thanks, Jay and everyone. Save the black future husband for me, huh? Joke. Good night, Ellen. Jay is in the toilet right now, guys. Don't leave us. If someone has not answered you by a throwaway return flight. If someone has not answered you by a throwaway return flight. Okay. That's facts from
What's it,
7917.
3 hours, 30 minutes?
Yeah, I know.
We gotta wrap it up.
We're gonna go,
We
guys.
gotta wrap it up.
Let me
It's
read your
been-
comment, Ella. Ellen, I am the black at the end of the tunnel.
But
Ellen, I'm the black. Thanks, George. Let me just see.
you've been a faithful. Hold up, let me see.
Where?
Ellen, I'm speaking to her.
Where?
Hold on, Ellen, don't give up your
This
key.
one?
Kiki. So easy or it will cost you. There's a saying before the child crosses over, his or her chances in the world depends on the choices the mother made. That's true.
Mhm.
So been a faithful. I'm gonna say been a faithful and content woman for 3 years, and then ghosted, and then that's it. But
What?
I do pray for him, his well-being. He was a really good man, just not meant for me.
So
Well,
sad.
Yeah,
It's really hard, guys. Actually, it's really hard. I don't know because Jo, sometimes I'm thinking like, is he really coming? Because it's going to be 2 years. He's not coming yet.
Mhm.
I was like, how he gonna choose me over a lot of girls in the U.S. That's what I'm thinking sometimes. It's like he gonna cross 1,000 miles just to be with me, you know.
Mhm.
So it's really hard. Like it's really hard. I don't know what to say, but
yeah.
it's really sad because when I'm still remembering. I don't like to cry here. I'm still remembering when when we didn't meet yet. So
Mhm.
bad thoughts like is he really coming? Even though we talk like we know each other already.
Mhm.
Sometimes they give you sign up bonus like 50,000 miles almost free.
Mhm.
Okay. That's Jason Will is
Well-
promoting Korean Air here. Oh, sorry. How to do this?
Yeah, let me take it from you. You can
Yeah.
just click happy.
I'm gonna
But,
say goodbye anyway. 'Cause we need
And
to
then
go.
so let me skip down. So there's more fish in the sea. George said,
Mhm.
Mendoza, I pray for you to find happiness. Ellen Mendoza, how can we contact you via email? Well, Ellen Mendoza, I'll tell you this. So it can be controlled. I'll be sure, unless you want to, you can give your email, or you can email me, theblackfilipino@gmail.com.
Mhm.
And if anybody wants to inquire about Ellen, email me, and also you guys can email me, theblackfilipino@gmail.com. And Ellen, if you like, you can email me, and me and Kay will let you know.
And if you want to be interviewed,
Also, email me with
You
your
can
picture too.
interview as
Email me
well.
with your picture. And we'll do the sideways talk emailing thing and set up the love connection. So I see from the thing here. Let me see.
she said that's cute. I'm just join the singleness for now. She still want to single.
Oh, she want to
for now.
join singing.
Thank
Hey,
you
hey.
all. Gonna get going. Stay safe, everyone.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining the live. We're gonna wrap it up for the night. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna go live again.
Different
So,
topic, guys.
Different topic. Stay tuned. Be sure every Saturday and Sunday. Be sure to join us. Peace out.
Guys, last word.
Yeah, that's word.
I'm your guest
So
here.
that's word. Yeah.
Last word. Thank you for all the members who joined and for being a member. New members, thank you. And for the super chat, thank you so much for the love and support. I cannot mention everybody, but thank you so much. And for the members and the regular chatter here that
Mhm.
always present in our live, thank you so much. And that's it.
Yeah.
See you again See you again tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Good night.